I love the whole experience. The whole experience was beautiful. I think that everybody should do it, honestly. But I think that Black women in particular will really benefit for going on this type of trip, this journey, this experience. Even if this was my last, which it's not, but even if this was my last experience with this group, with Reset with Design, I was so happy. I'm so fulfilled that I went on this trip. I encourage anyone and everyone to sign up to go and stuff. They have payment plans, so you can pay as you go and stuff like that. Like, the only thing is stopping you, to me, is you. I feel like this is something that is so needed.
Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird, whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
And I'm back. What's up, people? It's your girl, BondyBlue, and I'm back. It's another day for a BondyBlue show, and Diddy's sentencing went down right before I came up here. So without any further ado,
I'm a savage. Whatever I want, I'm going to get. Whatever I want, I have to get.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Well, I'm going to just go ahead and read what the New York Post is reporting as of 4:41 p.m., which was 3:41 p.m. my time. Okay, so 20 minutes ago. Let's get into it. Sean Diddy Combs was sentenced to more than 4 years in prison Friday, solidifying the hip-hop icon's fall from grace after his depraved secrets were exposed in a blockbuster, stomach-churning sex crimes trial. You abused them physically, emotionally, and look, get your words together, bitch. Psychologically. Judge Aaron Subramanian told Combs. Oh, the judge said this. My God. I just got here. Before heading down the sentence of 50 months at the end of a marathon, nearly 6-hour-long hearing. Why did it happen for so long? Because you had the power and resources to keep it going. And because you didn't get caught, Subramanian said. Okay? A meaningful sentence is needed to protect the public for further crimes. The highly anticipated sentencing unfolded in a Manhattan federal courtroom where jurors found Combs, 55, guilty of prostitution charges after 2 harrowing months of testimony delving into his twisted, violent, and baby oil-drenched private life. We can't ever leave a baby oil out of it, can we? Combs' sentence is shorter than the roughly 5 to 6 year term recommended under federal guidelines, as well as the more than 11 years sought by prosecutors. But it's also a far cry from the 14-month time-served sentence his high-powered defense team has argued. Look, I had to come back to make sure my mic was on. Just went right into it, okay? Let's see. Combs, clad in a wrinkled oatmeal sweater and donning black reading glasses, stood up and read a lengthy statement, apologizing to victims Cassie Ventura and his influencer ex-girlfriend Jane, but otherwise spending most of his 12-minute address focused on himself. He begged the judge for another chance and vowed that he was a changed man. Can't stop. Won't stop. My domestic violence will always be a heavy burden that I will forever have to carry, he said. Child, please, you don't give a fuck about domestic violence. Stop acting like you feel sorry for hitting that girl. You feel sorry you got caught. I'm not this larger than life person. Now, why are you lying to us like that? I'm just a human being. It's so funny how niggas be gods whenever they abusing everybody. But then all of a sudden, when it's time to be accountable for your actions and responsible, all of a sudden you are just a mere man. Isn't that fucking convenient? I've been trying my best. I got lost in excess. I got lost in my ego. Jurors found Combs not guilty on July 2nd of sex trafficking and racketeering, the top charges that had carried a maximum sentence of life in prison. After he was convicted of the lesser raps, the judge ordered that he remain locked up in a hellish federal prison until his sentencing, despite attempts by his lawyers to spring him on bail. The Harlem native had once stood atop the music world, growing his Bad Boy Records label into an empire worth nearly $1 billion, starred in movies and hosted lavish celebrity-packed white parties and luxurious locales such as the Hamptons. But behind the glitzy facade, Combs harbored a dark side, one that burst into public view when Ventura filed a bombshell November 2023 lawsuit accusing him of viciously beating her throughout their decade-long relationship. Ventura also revealed that Combs nurtured a perverted proclivity for freak-offs, grueling drug-fueled romps accompanied with copious amounts of baby oil in which he watched her have sex with male escorts. Combs quickly paid Ventura $20 million to settle the case, but her lawsuit opened the floodgates for sickeningly similar accusations against him and a fateful federal criminal probe. That's ironic, ain't it? All that probing you was doing with other people's dicks and your own, now they're probing into you. Very, very, what do we call it? Karmic, if you will. After dramatic raids on Combs' mansion in Miami and Beverly Hills, he was eventually indicted and arrested in September 2024 on charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and prostitution. The trial began in May with the gray-haired grandpa sweater wearing Combs, who had been snazzy fashion plate before his downfall, being carted daily from Brooklyn's notorious Metropolitan Detention Center. Combs did not testify during the headline-grabbing trial, which drew scores of observers to the courtroom, including the mogul's mother, children, and supporters, such as fellow disgraced rapper Kanye West. Okay? One of the lead members of the Groyper movement. Anyway, they're going to go on and on and on and on, covering the basics that we already know. But I just want to get into the shit that was being done in court prior to the 4 years coming down. It's 4 years and some change. We'll see how long he stays in there. He might do 2 years. I think they went too light on him. I think even though the judge seemed as if he was really going to, press down hard on the nigga, 4 years is not hard, especially if he gets time served, probation. Yeah, he'll serve about a year or two, if that. And I feel like that's not enough. I feel like 1 to 2 years is not enough time for shit to die down. I don't think it's enough to put a dent in his financials in which he can, not continue to make all of this money that will help him continue to get away with things. See, a part of the fucking problem is all of the access and the money. Okay? All of the access and the money means that you can just do this all over again and just be better about paying people. See, people like Diddy don't change. They just get smarter about getting away with shit. They get more nefarious, and it actually emboldens them even more if they feel like they got off in some type of way. The way he repeatedly tried to appeal, the way he, repeatedly comes out to act like this, honestly, small amount of time. I know he in jail, so it's longer for him, but bitch, I don't care what you're talking about. He been in there for what? A year? Y'all think that's enough time for somebody that's been doing some shit for 30 plus years to change? You think 1 year is enough? I don't think so. And I don't agree. And I know that they were only able to try him on certain charges, but that does not mean he is not the despicable, disgusting fucking monster that a lot of us think he is. And that I think you have to be in order to make women have sex to the point of them vomiting. You making women have sex until the point of their nether regions burning for weeks after. Making men have sex that really don't want to be there, might be a little scared, dick stopped working. Now he got a Viagra addiction. I blame Puff. Y'all don't take this shit seriously enough to be honest. I think the nigga did more than he's actually being convicted of. I think he did more than he's ever been caught on. I do.
Breaking news to tell you about now. Model and actress Kim Porter, who shares 3 children with Sean Diddy Combs, has been found dead.
How fucking dare you? I want to say that too. How fucking dare you? You abused that lady. You abused that lady in life. And now not only are you using her children, but you're also using her death so that you could try to invoke sympathy as if you didn't abuse her. As if we wasn't wondering, was she okay? Because like the few years before, I feel like between 2015 and 2018, we barely saw that fucking lady out and about the way we used to. Ain't seen a lady at not damn near red carpet. It's like as soon as he decided that he was going to have Cassie and you know, Young Miami on, well, not Young Miami, because Young Miami was after Kim. But I'm saying Cassie. Once he decided that he was going to be on the red carpets with Cassie or something, like it was like she just had to fade into the fucking background. She could no longer be famous all on her own. Yeah, we knew who she was, but Kim wasn't really out here working the way she was before. I'm going to let him finish this bullshit, but I'm honestly pissed off and I'm really annoyed that y'all continue to let people manipulate y'all like this and act as if it's not extremely obvious that this is some bullshit.
She just loved me unconditionally, you know.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm sorry. Because this made me think about something. Why is it that it seems he always is able to capitalize off people's deaths in such a way? He is consistently, I feel like, overexploiting situations. You are overexploiting that girl's death just like you're overexploiting Biggie's death. You were doing drugs before Biggie died. Cut it the fuck out. Acting like, oh, Judge, I got my drug is so bad after Biggie. Nigga, you didn't give a fuck. Stop playing stop playing like y'all think this nigga actually got all these feelings and shit. And newsflash, do you know all you have to do to have a whole bunch of children? Fuck a lot of people, have a lot of sex. That's all you have to do. Having children doesn't automatically make somebody valuable. I'm so sorry. Or a good person. I'm so tired of motherfuckers. Oh, he's a father. Who cares? He probably terrible to them children. I don't think not one of them children are writing letters because they actually genuinely want him out. They are either brainwashed by him or scared of him. But I don't believe anybody actually wants that nigga out of jail. Everybody that's close to him, I feel like they want him in jail. The only people that may not actually want him in jail is his fucking mama. Besides that, I think the kids are scared of him. I think they might actually fear what it might be like to walk around in a world without him, but might feel relieved if he's not there directing and controlling everything that everybody's doing.
She just loved me. Just for me. It's like the closest you could be like with a person.
I get to thinking about her, and I go to crying about her.
Today, now I'm a full-time dad, and I'm going to be there for you through everything, all of y'all.
Every Sunday, I got to slow everything down and do the family ritual, get the family together, make sure the girls watching church.
There is a definition of grace that is more.
Pops, I love you. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for inspiring.
First of all, it's overly produced. Let's start there.
I've looked up to you and admired you outside of you just being my father, just you being just a great human being, a kind human being.
I'm sorry. A great human being, a kind human being. Please don't make me pull up Cassie's video. Please don't make me pull up the video of that man kicking that girl in the fucking head. Like, please miss me.
I love how you inspire me to keep going, to never stop following my dreams, to always believe in myself.
See your foot, put it in that middle part.
And I did it. I wanted to tell you how much. I love you, how much I care for you. Thank you for being so supportive of me and my siblings' dreams, for always encouraging us to go for whatever we want. We love you.
My God, don't y'all love the moments where a nigga could, he nice? I love when abusive fathers are nice. Those are some of the best moments. Some of the best damn moments. Whenever your abusive, weird ass daddy is being nice and he's done something fucked up, so now he gets to like pay for a lot of shit and do stuff that makes you feel like, oh, he's sorry until the next time that he does something. Let me tell y'all something. I don't give a fuck when nobody talking about he abused those kids too. He cursed those kids out, hit those kids. Y'all can't tell me no different. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. I don't care. I don't care.
Memories with you. Just want to thank you for everything you do for us. Yes. And that you're loved more than you think.
You would think that this was all like something good. You would think this was a Happy Father's Day video or some shit. Not our dad is being accused of assaulting people and prostitution and beating the shit out of his ex-girlfriend. And look, keep showing all of these shows. I need for y'all to understand that whenever people are in trouble and they start pushing their children to the forefront, they are trying to manipulate you. People that really love and care about their kids, if they did something fucked up, they would not have their kids out there being used as a tool to invoke sympathy. When people really love their fucking kids, they be like, no, stay away from all of this, because they worried about the mental of their kids. They don't want their kids having to walk in and out of courtrooms on this salacious, fucked up ass shit. The fact that the kids had to sit in a courtroom and watch the videos, watch the testimony. Yeah, I don't care what nobody's talking about. If somebody really loved their fucking kid, they would have been like, nah, I don't want my kids in a courtroom. I don't want them to have nothing to do with this. Tell them to do whatever it is they was going to do anyway. You in school, you was going out of town, whatever. Okay. But the fact that he uses those children at every front, the fact that I think he got pregnant with got the last girl pregnant so he could use her baby too, man, get the fuck out of here. He using them kids. He's using them. This is not about him loving them. This is about putting a baby next to a monster so that y'all can basically gaslight the fucking public about who he is. I'm sorry, I judge you by the worst of what you've done. I don't care. I judge you by the worst that you've done. Because if you've done some extremely fucked up shit to people, then that's who you are. I don't care what y'all talking about. Everybody be like, we all make mistakes. Bitch, we all do not make the same mistakes. I don't know what y'all talking about. If you think a regular mistake is assaulting somebody, is beating the dog shit out of your girlfriend that's trying to run away from you because you're trying to force her into another sex act, if y'all think that shit that everybody doing, y'all hoes need to go to jail too. Everybody, oh, God forbid I be a freak. Bitch, go to jail. Go to jail. Because if you think that this is just about some freak shit, bitch, you need to go to jail too. We need to be questioning you too. Because there's a lot of you bitches out there, and I'm using this word because I'm tired of y'all. It's a lot of y'all that I question too. I watch y'all around kids too. Yeah. It's a lot of you women out there that support abusive men, and y'all make me think that y'all are on the same shit. That's why you feel sorry for that nigga, because you abuse people too. You abuse children. You have sex with them, with people who don't want to have sex with you. Like, yeah, I'm questioning all you hoes. Every single one of y'all. I got kids ass bitches. I'm questioning every single one of y'all whenever y'all get y'all ass online defending people that we done watched do dirt to everybody for decades. I don't have time or patience. This is weird. This whole shit is weird. Don't care. Not the best timing. Diddy hit with 2 sexual assault lawsuits one day before prison sentencing. Lakeisha Ward and Dejon Bledsoe. Separate suits accusing Combs of sexual assault. Of course, apparently by Busby. So we don't know whether we can believe it or not. At this point, I don't really care about all of these other like lawsuits, because to me, I feel like we all know who Puff is, who Puff has been. If they can create the evidence and all of that and get civil suits against this man, please, by all means. Because I think that's going to run his pockets while he is, pent up. Now, let's talk about the fact that He had speaking engagements planned for Miami next week. Mr. Combs has booked speaking engagements for Miami for next week. That is the height of hubris. He did this for 15 years. He was responsible for transporting many escorts. That's a lot of freak-offs and a lot of hotel nights. He knew it was illegal. Yeah, he did. He even said, I'm going to show y'all how we going to make all this money and stay out of jail. Why would you say something about staying out of jail unless you was doing something illegal? The fuck? This is very much giving narcissism. This is very much giving delusions of grandeur. This is very much giving you are not self-aware. You're still not self-aware. The fact that you think that you have the right to teach anybody anything when you've only been in there for a fucking year. That's not enough time to me. And we don't know what Puff being in jail was like because y'all know how they treat people that got money in jail. Nigga probably had unlimited access to a cell phone. That's why the lawyer was probably crying because y'all didn't stress that lady the fuck out to the point that she think her life is probably dependent upon if he goes to jail or not. So when everybody's sitting up there thinking that, oh, she was crying because she cared about her client, that's some weak bitch shit. I don't care what y'all talking about. It's weird. It's given he's been grooming her this entire time. It's giving he's been harassing her the same way he's been harassing Gina. Yeah, everybody, oh, you know, them girls just mad. So what? So what? They have every right to be mad. Yes. Y'all act like, oh, it's because of Young Miami. They jealous of her. Yeah, it's called triangulation. It's what pimps do. It's what pimps do, especially Romeo pimps. Romeo pimps will always say something to whatever woman that they're with to make them feel insecure about another woman. Then they go to that woman and they say something to that woman that makes them insecure. And they play them like little chess pieces. And it makes the man feel special that these women are willing to fight over him and that he has mind control over these bitches. What are you talking about? So yeah, you get a woman attorney, a black woman attorney, and she up there crying about this nigga getting out of jail. Yeah, it's given, check the text, check the call log. We're going to see if they start releasing any of the calls that he had when he was in jail. I want to hear the phone calls. I want to hear what you were saying to the lawyer because I feel like you either brainwashed her and she's in love with you or she's scared of you and in fear for her life if this doesn't go the way he wants it to go. Believe it or not, people are in the comments arguing with me about this. I said she was straight. There are literally people in the comments, no, that's not it. Really? You think it's not stressful to cry in a courthouse with your A-list celebrity client who is a Romeo pimp with a drug problem that's been calling you every fucking day? Y'all need to grow up. It be men mostly. Not mostly. It'd be women too, but it was a lot of men on that post. And I was just like, I wish y'all stopped talking to me. Like I truly, deep down in my spirit, wish y'all stopped talking to me. My God. I was trying to see if I could see exactly what she said. I think Demetria might have posted it. Hold up. Okay. So I'm going to read these from Demetria Lucas. Diddy's lawyer broke down in literal tears, begging for his release and explaining how much he means to the Black community. According to the New York Times, Mr. Combs has been sitting in a jail cell for 13 months. He's clear-headed. He's drug-free. He's determined. He's focused. He's remorseful. I can look the court in the eye and tell you that he's remorseful because I spend almost every single day speaking to Mr. Combs. Sound like what somebody say when they're trying to let you know that they scared and they want you to save them, but they too scared to say it. You know? Like, I talk to him every day. Please, judge. Please, judge. Free him. Every single day. Diddy speaking engagements, plural, for October were booked with a nonprofit focused on helping incarcerated people re-enter society. According to the New York Times, the 7 engagements would take place in Miami. Child, he was going to have freak offs with Young Miami, and then he was going to go and talk to the prisoners about how to stay clean off drugs. You can't tell me no fucking different. Assistant probably already had his favorite hotel room set up, was probably in the middle of lining up heated baby oil right before the verdict come down, and now you got to pick everything back up. Diddy is currently, like right at this moment, awaiting sentencing. The defense has asked for 14 months served. The prosecutors were asking for 11 years. Judge, who is not sentenced yet, we already know. During the showing of an 11-minute video, an inspirational reel recounting his life and career, Mr. Combs was sobbing. His hand covered his face, his body heaving. You mean like when that girl tried to cover her face when you was kicking her? You mean like that? You mean like the way your chef was covering her head when you was hitting on her? Are you scared like you had Capricorn clock in your car and took a passport and all of that? Oh, you mean scared like that? Defense says Diddy's scheduled October 6th event in Miami was not a speaking engagement, but a healing for Sean as well as the community. That is what I'm going to simply refer to as total and utter bullshit. Yet another defense attorney is speaking on Diddy's behalf. We do need something for Combs to do if he gets out today. He said of the event on Monday, October 6th, in the year of our Lord 2025, is a teaching engagement. So you barely fresh out of jail. You don't know if you can stay clean without people making you stay clean. And you want to go have a teaching engagement? Like, this means he really does think of himself as someone that can defy the laws of physics. And I want y'all to understand, he cannot. That's not how any of this works. It's just not. Defense says Diddy was driven to drugs by Biggie's death. And then he got hooked on painkillers after a medical procedure in 2000. Child, y'all steal anything from anybody, boy. Get the fuck out of here. Also, someone threatened to shank him in prison. There's no sunlight. The food is served in bags and he eats chips all day. Do you mean no sunlight when them girls was doing freak offs for days at a time? Hey, at least you won't have a UTI. At least you won't have, a burning piss sensation while you in your cell eating your fucking chips. Child, another attorney. Diddy has an untreated trauma from his father's death when he was 3. And Diddy had a ferocious drug addiction. Let me tell y'all something. I really do want people to, it's in recent times. So I need y'all to go and look it up. I want y'all to make sure that nigga was the age they said he is. Okay? Because there is a story about a woman that said he did something to her a long time ago. And they say that he's at least 12 years older than we think he is. And the way that nigga be, going around sucking blood and life from all of the children and the women of Salem, I definitely feel like he could be older than we think he is. But yeah, they said when he was 3. Mind you, he said in a speech that he didn't even know his daddy was, what they say? He said he didn't know his daddy died from like a robbery or some shit. Like he said he didn't know about that until he was in college. And he did a speech or something like that when he was in college, and he just saw or figured out that his daddy was, a thug, even though they tell us that he spent a lot of time in his growing up years trying to be like his daddy, who was a gangster. It's all very, very weird. But all I know is I don't trust nothing he say. I don't trust anything that he says. So he has a ferocious drug addiction from all of that shit, untreated trauma. And he gets to go around causing trauma that Cassie had to go and heal from. That's okay. That's all right, right? Washington Post reports his attorney said he had tears in his eyes over Diddy. The New York Times guesses he could have a few more hours of this. Let me tell y'all something. If all of these motherfucking lawyers is up there crying, all of y'all have either been groomed, brainwashed, or something. Like, this is not because he's such a good person. It is because he is so good at manipulating people that y'all actually feel like he's somebody that doesn't deserve to be behind bars. So you up there fucking crying. Y'all are insane. It's giving cult. It's giving brainwashed. My God. I really want this child to get the fuck from in front of my window, blowing his horn. Like, get away. Go walk back down the street, sir. Go walk back down the street. So Diddy's children take the stand to plead for his release. He's my superhero. Yeah, Sure. Justin Combs, I talk to my father every day, every other hour. Man, let me read this shit. Because people don't know what they be saying, right? They say they talk and they think they're saying to us, oh, we talk to him because he loves us so much. No. He talks to y'all so much because he's manic, controlling, and wants to make sure he keeps his thumb on y'all while he's in jail. That's why he's calling y'all every 5 fucking minutes. And how is it that he can be on the phone with everybody like this? He is in fucking jail. How could he be on the phone with everybody like this every single day? Let's read. Combs Steele. That's lawyer Steele, I guess. We wanted his children to come up, then show the video. Judge, please come forward. My name is Quincy Brown. He's my father. He is transformed. He will not jeopardize his freedom again. As his children, we wish to heal together. Next, my name is Justin Combs. I ask you give my father a second chance. Let me tell y'all something. This is not Diddy's second chance. That's another thing. I'm tired of all of you bitches in the comments talking about he deserves a second chance. This is not his second chance. Do yourself a favor. Google it. Watch a documentary. Girl, I don't fucking know, but go look for the information so you can find out how many times he has gotten in trouble and got a slap on the wrist. This is not a second chance. This is more like a 30th fucking chance. Yes, a 1,000,000th chance. The fuck? My father is my superhero. My father always told me to believe in God. What I told y'all, anytime they bring up God, you better know they full of shit. You better know. Inner City Press, Justin Combs. I talk to my father every day, every other hour. That's weird as fuck. You're a grown ass man. Why do you need to talk to him that much? Them children are just as indoctrinated, brainwashed in the cult as everybody else. The children need to be freed. I feel like the judge should have been longer because, and also cut all of this, all this talking and shit with the children. Maybe you could talk to them once a week, once a month. But all of this talking every day shit, no, I don't like that because I feel like it doesn't allow the children the space to heal from what he's probably put them through. They are still the ones most susceptible to his abuse. Yeah, they're enmeshed with him. Yeah, just like that girl on what was that Netflix special, y'all, where the girl mama was texting her the entire time, unknown caller, and the judge had to make them stop talking to each other so the little girl could get some perspective. Yeah, I think the same thing needs to happen with Diddy and his kids, but I'm sure it won't. But I think the kids actually, like, there needs to be a separation. Christian Combs. He told me to treat women like a queen, and I do. First of all, shut the girl. Why such blatant lies? Doesn't he have a case pending right now for assaulting a woman that worked on one of their yachts? Get away from me with this. No, like, seriously. you can't be out here just so obvious and so blatant and then get up here and say shit that's in direct contradiction to what we know about your daddy and all of y'all. You think the way he treated Cassie and the rest of them girls was about respect because they got money? Shut the fuck up. Y'all think that women should be okay with selling respect for money. Y'all do. Y'all always want a woman to sell her respect for money or love. I see it in his eyes as his twin that he has changed. You're a child. You don't know shit. Next, my name is Jessie Combs and I am 18 years old, cries. When my mother died, I was just a little girl. I remember my dad sitting us down. Girl, it's going to be a Lifetime movie at some point. It's going to be a Netflix limited series coming out about how, oh, look how somebody that's possibly responsible for their old lady passing lied to their kids when really you did it, nigga. Listen, somebody's going to make a loosely based film limited series off this shit. Because I'm telling you right now, that is diabolical. It is diabolical to possibly have caused Kim Porter's passing. I'm not saying he did. I don't know. But the possibility of it and then sitting down with them fucking kids and then consistently using her death to invoke sympathy. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Diabolical. Diabolical shit. Like the constant using of Kim Porter's death is like y'all just milking that lady's death for dear God. I can't wait for 50 Cent's documentary. I can't fucking wait. I thought he wasn't going to do it. But I need a date talking about it's coming. Nigga, put a date. Put a date on it. Okay, so I can know how excited I should be. Jessie Combs, it helped me survive when I just wanted my mom. Next, my name is Chance. I don't know what she's saying. What do you mean? I remember my dad sitting us down. It helped me survive when I don't know what helped us survive. Sitting down with your daddy helped you survive? Okay, girl. My name is Chance Combs, his daughter. He's changed. Sorry. He speaks with a clear mind. Next, my name is Delilah Combs. We watch our 2-year-old sister. She cannot grow up fatherless. Why not? Why not? Why can't she? And it's not necessary fatherless. He'll go to jail. He'll get out. And then he could be a father again. Like, and what do you mean? He's not dead. Y'all, don't he talk to y'all every day over the phone anyway? Did he stop being y'all fucking daddy when he went to jail? So how would she grow up fatherless? Bondi, we don't know anything about those children. If we are being honest, I believe your hate for Diddy is not allowing you to be rational. So let me guess. What's rational? What should rational be? Please tell me. Tell me how I'm not being rational. I would love to know what rational looks like in this situation. I would love for y'all to inform. I would love for you to inform me. I would love for you to inform me. I would love. Please tell me. What should my rational response be? Please tell me. I'm so interested. I just feel like if you can't understand where I'm coming from in this, if you think I'm not being rational, I'm just going to suppose that your brain is mush. I'm going to suppose that your brain is mush. Because I don't understand what you mean we don't know anything about the kids. You know what we do know? We do know that they lost their mother under weird circumstances. Their father is abusive and likes to date young women their ages. We know that the two twin daughters are being dressed as if they're being shopped to the highest bidder. We do know that the sons also have allegations against them. We do know that. And we do know that one of the sons, Justin, I believe it was, not Justin, it was Christian. Christian, the one who has allegations, what we do know is he got his ass online, laughed in everybody's face, made a diss track and said that they got the wrong house. Please inform me about how rational I should be being right now. Assuming they are like him when we don't know them. When did I say that? I said that the children are scared of him. That's what I said. I said that they're brainwashed in a cult-like situation. But can I assume that the sins of the father will fall upon the children? Can I assume that a man that raises boy children and he's disrespectful and abusive to women and exploitive, that they would learn from his actions? A man that degrades women and has sex parties and has his children at some of these sex parties? I think that y'all are delusional when y'all think that some of those sons are not going to turn out like him when they've already shown signs that they already may be going down that path. I think it's really delusional that you could think that this man has parties with his kids, because we have seen the parties. He dates girls that are his son's ages. And you think that the sons are not around for the parties? You think the sons aren't hearing their dad talk to women terribly and call them bitches and knock them upside the head? You really think that a man like that is not going to teach that same behavior to his sons? Yeah, I think you're delusional. And I think people that think like you are delusional. I don't hate anybody in order for my vision to be obscured. I'm very clear. I just don't have empathy and sympathy for abusive, fucked up individuals that have proven to be untrustworthy over and over and over again in several different ways. Yeah, I don't offer those people grace. I don't have time for that. I didn't accuse them of anything. I think it's interesting that that's what you heard from my commentary when what I said was the children were afraid. Y'all all need to wake the fuck up, because I'm going to tell y'all what my mind goes. Women that make excuses for men like Diddy, they make excuses for the grown men walking around that's barely doing anything, barely making $50,000 a year. Those men that are creepy and grimy and fuck on teenage girls and smooth talk you and love bomb you so that they can get in your house and fuck your teenage daughter. Yeah, see, when women think like that, when women think that every predator that they like back in the 90s needs to be protected, it makes me feel like your children are not safe in your house. It makes me feel like you don't have the mentality to protect yourself or anybody around you if you are always looking to see the good in somebody that hasn't shown you any real evidence of good, when all they do is bad and they do good to make up for the bad shit. There are a lot of people out there that deserve grace. Diddy is not one of them. I don't trust y'all around children. Those of y'all that want to infantilize grown, powerful, billionaire men, I don't trust you around these little girls. I don't trust y'all to be mothers. I don't trust y'all to be aunts. I don't trust y'all to be around children, because you don't protect children. You protect dick. So don't tell me about speaking on children and my hate clouding my fucking judgment. I'm being passionate because I don't like the way y'all responded. I'm talking about y'all in the comments, y'all people out there that want to, say all of this dumb shit because y'all think it's funny in the comments. The time of y'all thinking y'all can say anything on the internet and you are not going to be judged as a person for it, that time needs to end. You should be judged in real life for the shit that you say on the internet, especially if it's in protection of predatory, abusive men. Now let me continue. Delilah Combs, Your Honor, please, cries. Let us move forward, not as a headline, but as a family. All of this shit was fed to these kids. Everything they're saying feels like somebody told them what to say. Judge, thank you all. This is important for me to hear. I don't know why. People be straight up serial killers with children. I don't think them having children should be taken into consideration because they didn't take it into consideration when they got caught doing what they was doing. And he was convicted. So 4 years and some change, girl. That's where we're at with it. And I'm going to leave it there. So it's a lot of political stuff going on. One of the things I saw that I wanted to talk to y'all about, I don't know if y'all saw, because everybody was asking, well, where's Dave Chappelle? I need Dave Chappelle at a time like this. Listen, I understand. Because apparently all of the comedians are in Saudi Arabia. Some of the biggest names in U.S. comedy have agreed to appear at the Riyadh Comedy Festival in Saudi Arabia. Despite the country's crackdown on free speech and other pervasive human rights violations, the event's producers include a live events company owned by Saudi Arabia's Sovereign Wealth Fund and the kingdom's General Entertainment Authority, chaired by Turki al-Sheikh, a royal advisor who has been accused of arresting people who criticize him on social media. Oh, so they're like America. As well as taking flack from their peers, the comedians have received widespread criticism from human rights groups. However, those performing at the festival do not seem particularly concerned about the criticism or the alleged wrongdoing. Writes Guardian U.S. contributor Seth Simons. Despite the fact that many of the comics billed have spent the last decade plus fashioning themselves as the vanguard of free speech, it now seems clear comedy's champions of liberty are all too happy to censor themselves for the right price. Well, it's a lot of, weird motherfuckers in the list. You got Dave, you got Louis C.K., that's a weird motherfucker. Bill Burr, Kevin Hart, weird motherfucker. Pete Davidson, Aziz Ansari, weird motherfucker. Among many others who are all taking their fees directly from the Saudi government. These comedians have received criticism from Human Rights Watch, which said the festival is an effort by Saudi regime to whitewash its notorious abuses. Tim Dillon, stand-up comedian who was fired from the festival over this comment. So what? They have slaves. They're paying me enough money to look the other way. They fired him for saying that? That's hilarious. How much are they being paid? According to Dillon, pretty high. In the same podcast that got him fired, he said the organizers offered him $375,000. Okay? And claimed that some comedians were offered millions. Let me guess. Dave was offered millions. No, I'm not even confused. Pete Davidson offered a similar take. He did not address the criticism directly, but he did suggest he was happy to go for the right price. I just know I get the routing and then I see the number. I am disgusted and deeply disappointed in this whole gross thing that people I admire with an unarguable talent would condone this totalitarian fiefdom. For what? A fourth house, a boat, more sneakers? Shout out to David Cross. I'm going to tell you this, though. I agree. I'm aggravated because apparently a company in Saudi Arabia is about to take over EA Sports, EA Games, and therefore one of my favorite games of all times, The Sims. So, yeah, a lot of us are like, what the fuck? I'm not shocked. And I also feel like I need for white people and Americans in general to recognize our country is just like their country. I think the thing that has been so obvious to me during this time is how much y'all really, and then just how much everybody adopts this mindset that if it doesn't affect you directly, it's not happening. I'm a Black person that was raised by some very smart revolutionary type minds, right? We work the job, we do what we got to do, but we always find a way to get our freedom. We use them and we get out. That's what my daddy always used to tell me. Using people for what you can get from them, and then you move on. Okay? Something I learned very early on. It was drilled into my head. So I've always understood that these systems are not for us and that it is our responsibility to figure out the best way we can to game them and figure out a way to entrepreneurship because, for most of us, because entrepreneurship will give you the liberation that you need in a capitalist society that wants you to work to death. Okay? Because they're trying to, make you a slave no matter what. And the truth of the matter is, white people, I don't know why y'all so surprised. Y'all are slaves too. I know y'all don't know that because y'all think y'all better because y'all white and shit. Y'all are slaves too. Everybody is being slaved in some type of way. And they don't get what slavery is you don't have a choice. If you don't work, you don't eat. If you don't work, you have nowhere to stay. That's why I don't get mad at the people that figure out a way not to work. Because the truth of the matter is nobody should have to work this fucking hard for the shit that we have. Nobody should have to work this hard. The system should not be this difficult, but it is. And then when you move and you go to other places and you see that it's not that hard for them people because their governments actually give to the people instead of trying to stop any aid you can give to people. That's what our country does. Our country stops helping its own. Our country is now mobilizing the military to attack its citizens. And y'all think we have the moral high ground over Saudi Arabia right now? That's interesting. That's very fucking interesting. I heard we traffic more people than any other country in the world. And y'all sitting up there talking about human rights violations in Saudi Arabia. I would love to hear what Dave and them have to say. And I honestly feel like, individually, I don't expect anything from people. I don't expect them to stand up. I don't expect them to do the right thing, even from what it seems as such a high vantage point, right? You got all this money, you got all this access. Dave said he may not be coming back. Let me tell y'all what Dave said. Dave said right now in America, they say that if you talk about Charlie Kirk, that you'll get canceled. I don't know if that's true, but I'm going to find out. It's easier to talk here than it is in America. I don't expect activists out of people, but I do expect more from comedians because I grew up on George Carlin. I grew up on comedians that had to care about what was going on around them because they didn't have a choice. The comedians that came up out of the 60s and the 70s into the 80s and the 90s that we saw, these are Black people that had to speak up about shit in one way or another because their life depended upon it. So I feel like if you're not, as a comedian, if you are not actually helping people feel better or helping them think, you're not doing your job right. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's what's going on with the comedian child. Meanwhile, I'm trying to get my ass on stage because I think I'm just as funny as some of them niggas. Some. We'll see. I might eventually be better than some of them niggas. I'm going to work on it. It's my prayer for myself because I feel like a lot of these niggas not as funny as they think they are. And that's why they can't stand the fact that they can't say certain things anymore because they really relied on homophobia, racism, misogyny. They rely on punching down in order to actually be funny. And I would love to see what these niggas would do if being funny required more than homophobic jokes and shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wake up, nigga. Wake up. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's dive back into the Nicki Minaj Cardi B beef. We thought it was done. We thought it was over. But oh no, these hoes can't get enough. I swear, let me tell y'all something. All of y'all Nicki Minaj fans, y'all are some very interesting, delusional people. Listen to me. The arguments that y'all in these comments are like, girl, don't nobody care. Y'all are weird. That lady is manic. She need help. And y'all sitting up there doing videos about how great she used to be. Let me tell y'all something. The lady ain't been great in a long time. And I know y'all don't want to deal with this, but that lady been ate up since Remy got out of jail. I don't care. When Remy got out of jail and did Sheetha, and it took you months to come out with a response, and your response was a song with Drake in them, and it charted, yeah, I'm sorry. You failed then. Anybody that's in real hip-hop, I don't care. Like, I hate all of y'all fanboy people, you know what I'm saying? Y'all fanatics on shit, so y'all can't see clearly about a lot of shit because y'all so much fanatics of people. I'm not like that, and I won't act like I am. Nicki has not been that great. for a long time. Remy ate her ass up. She went quiet and then came out with a radio hit. Bitch, I don't even, no. You want to come out with a diss track? Come out with a diss track. Don't go get Drake and Wayne and come out with an actual fucking song on the radio and be like, see, bitch, I charted. I'm on Billboard. Where are you? Like, no, bitch, she ate you up months ago. You should have responded months ago. Because now I feel like you punked out and now you're trying to act like you did something because you had time to go and get all this fucking help. So she's been lame to me for a long time. I don't like bullying. And I don't like the hypocrisy of shitting on Kim, pretending like you pretending like you really liked her and all of that when really you didn't. Like Kim said, she wanted to be the only one. And a lot of y'all think she was the only one because she was so good. Hey, you're wrong. She wasn't. Everybody stopped. Everybody went and did something else. And I just feel like they were doing a lot of work in order to squash out the competition. Young Money, Baby, and all of them. Yeah, it definitely felt like y'all were making it so that there were no other rap females allowed to bust through. Because there's a whole bunch of men with their dicks in their hands at the door telling women that if they're not willing to abandon themselves and suck on some dick, that they can't get in. That's why I can't stand all of these niggas nowadays getting on podcasts, doing the same shit that they think is so lame, talking about how, oh, these girls, all they do is talk about this. These girls, all they do is do that. You wasn't worrying about it when you was the one telling the girls to make the songs. Now that they can do whatever they want to do without having to suck your little dick, JD. Now everybody want to be about, oh, what they talking about in the songs. Go to hell. Nicki Minaj has not cared about no black women. Nicki Minaj has gotten black women fired. Nicki Minaj has had, fucked over black women throughout her career. And if she wants to, she will go and get a white girl or white people on her side and be like, see, I don't need you niggas because white people like me. Dear black women, I can guarantee you that hoe will never ever get on my net and discuss another black baby again. I can guarantee you that hoe will never ever call black women roaches and monkeys again. Someone had to do it. Those of y'all that think this was some civil rights march on the fucking internet on behalf of black women, please shut the fuck up. I'm so sorry. Y'all hoes don't care nothing about black women. Please stop. Please stop. Nicki Minaj is a misogynistic, sexist, male-identified pick-me. You don't care about women, bitch. Cut it out. You care about women when it's advantageous to you. You care about women when they sucking on your coochie lips. That's when you care about women. Outside of that, you don't care about no fucking women. You don't. And you are the one that started talking about people's babies and everybody calling black women roaches and monkeys and shit. I know y'all keep wanting us to get upset about it. I'm going to tell y'all again, I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I just don't. I just don't. I wish I could. I ain't never seen Nicki Minaj. Cardi B out here like actually discriminating, starting shit with people and getting them fired. The security guard, I feel like the security guard started that shit. But all these other situations, I ain't never seen Cardi going around doing the type of shit that Nicki does. So even though I am definitely gonna put belt the ass on Belcalis, because essentially, bitch, please grow up, tap the fuck out, letting that lady bring you to a place where you talking about a goddamn toddler, and they've been doing it today too. It's whack. It's lame. It's played. It's boring. It's exhausting. It's childish. The funny part is that Nicki thinks that she won something. And what you posting Charlemagne for? Let me tell y'all something. I said it back then and I'm going to say it again. The way them people rolled up on Charlemagne, I would have been running too. It's too many niggas coming at me from all different sides. I don't care what Dame. That's why Dame ain't got no teeth now. I'm not taking advice from a nigga that didn't take care of his body enough to not be falling apart in his 50s and his fucking teeth flying out of his mouth. You didn't take care of yourself good enough for me to be taking no fucking advice from you, Grandpa. Charlemagne should have absolutely have ran from how many niggas coming from how many different spaces? Nigga, wildin'. Hold up. I see y'all. Okay. 1, 2, nope. 3. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Fuck y'all talking about. Remember when Jay-Z said he left condoms in a child's car seat? No, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I don't. Guess who just got a call telling me I have to leave New York? Is this not suspicious? We're not going anywhere. Dear Matt and Barry Klarberg, let's have a smart day. Love you. Who the fuck is that? It sounds like the people that are still financially invested in Nicki Minaj have been calling and texting her. You ain't going nowhere. You saying that like you're not scared, but I have yet to hear you step outside and say I'm outside. I have yet to see you step outside and say, bitch, I'm outside. I have yet to see you say that. That girl was asking for the Addy. You in New York, find me. Nah, bitch, if you bout it, put the Addy in this motherfucker. Stop talking shit like you bout it and then want to laugh and run off like you just being a troll. That's why you can't give no energy to hoes like this, because they'll take you all the way there and then run away laughing and act as if they won because they got you all upset. Talking about the lone wolf versus the pack of hyenas. Girl, what Erica De Niro say? Yes, bitch, you don't work well with others. We understand. It's protect black women until a black woman y'all don't think is worth protecting. Protect her from what? We really wanted to protect her from the sex offenders registry list, but she didn't want to be protected. You can't save hoes that don't want to be saved. What exactly do y'all want us to do when she decides to come out trolling Cardi B because she's obviously mad that Cardi B's album is doing well and people are liking the songs? You obviously sitting in your house getting fucking mad because the girl is successful and you feel like she shouldn't be. Allegedly. Girl, fuck out of here. Desiree Perez, your time is up. The way she always talking about that lady. Every time she bring up Desiree Perez, I want y'all to understand the lady is manic. She is not in clear, sound mind at this point. And it's not because I don't believe that Desiree and them could be nefarious individuals. I heard that lady, used to be a part of some criminal organization shit. And we know what Jay-Z was a part of. I don't put anything past anybody. But the way you come out to us and say tweets, you don't never put together no words that make sense in a legal document. You don't never go to a lawyer and say, I want to sue for this, this, and this. You are never clear. You are never concise. You tweet so that you can get emotional responses from people. You say shit that nobody's actually going to fact check, that we don't know if it's true or not, that some people can't fact check. Also, again, how are you hoes getting people's medical records? People need to go to jail. I'm tired of this. All of y'all nurses and people that decided y'all wanted to go to school so that y'all can get into a field like that because y'all thought nursing and all of that was going to make you a lot of money. Yeah. If you are taking people's medical records that you have access to and sending them to people, your ass needs to go to jail. They poked and poked, then begged Nicki to respond. When she kept it civil and lighthearted, they called her pussy, talked about her son. And girl, the way y'all are rewriting history as if we all weren't online witnessing the shit happen ourselves. Y'all are crazy. We were watching it happen. Nicki started to tweet out of nowhere. She wanted everybody to know that Cardi's numbers aren't what we think they are. Bitch, why do you care? I'm tired of y'all acting like, oh, Cardi is the one that started it. Please, please, please. Please, every single one of y'all, shut the fuck up. Save it. Save it. Go talk in y'all little groups amongst each other because y'all are delusional. At this point, it doesn't even fucking matter who started what exactly. But I will say this. The first person to say something about somebody's child was Onika. Y'all are rewriting history now that she's deleting tweets as if a lot of us did not make content with the tweets behind us. You can't delete nothing off the internet, Onika. Nice try. The fuck wrong with y'all? I'm not doing this slow shit with everybody where we got to act like we dumb or something like that. I'm not doing it. Y'all know Charlamagne gave Nicki Donkey of the Day. Who cares? She deserved it. She said Jess had testicles. I'm not going to play Jess with the mess. It was funny though. Let's see. It's funny how all the other queens stayed silent while she mocked my son for years. What are you talking about? When did Cardi mock her son for years? When did that happen? Because the first time I heard anybody say anything about your child was after you called that girl ugly. After you called that girl baby ugly, she went to hell on you and said that you were using drugs and that's why your baby was slow. And that's still kind of mostly on you. That's still a you thing. Poor baby. And what other queens did you want to speak up for you? You mean all of the other women that you've had problems with over the years? Girl, miss me with this shit. Everybody knows you don't play well with others. It's like you think you can disrespect everybody and treat everybody like shit, but they always supposed to be bending the knee because you are the queen of rap, girl. I'm going to knock you off that shit every time. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Do I have moderators in here? Can y'all please get this dust mite the fuck out of my comments, please? Thank you. So, moving along. You said the black woman shit. We read that. Somebody had to do it. Girl, go to hell. Sitting up there posting MAGA and talking to Trump and shit. Fuck out of here. Wait, I mocked your son? I posted my kids are so smart for being 3 years old, spelling out his name because I was so proud of that. And your fans started attacking my kid. And even my sister had to jump because why was Wave being attacked? And it's all because you and your fans are insecure about your own child. So nobody can brag on theirs. Please bring receipts now of when I mocked your son. You not flipping the narrative like you did in 2018. Bring the receipts out. And that's exactly what she's doing, except for we can actually see her doing it in real time. When that shit happened in 2018, I think we all knew what was going on, but Nicki still had her faculties. I think she was still more in control of herself back then. She's not as in control of her mental anymore, right? So you can tell by how she is tweeting out and the things that she's saying and being manic and mentioning Desiree, like all this shit that ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about right now, bitch. You can't even stay on topic. Okay? Yeah, no. So just because Cardi said that her son is so smart and posted about her baby, that's supposed to be her mocking your son? Yeah, bitch. It's giving you are in a dark room creating shit in your mind. You're creating scenarios in your mind. Why are you so paranoid? Baby, don't worry about it. Hate it. Don't even think about it. You worry about the wrong things. The wrong things. You worry about the wrong things. The wrong things. Listen, I'm lost. I can't be proud. My son spelling his name and other things at 3. You can. You can and you should. Somebody said, Cardi, stop responding. Nah, I'm going to stop. But I'm not going to let her flip the narrative. That's why she deleting tweets the first day to make it seem like somebody was bothering her. But I want to see when I was mocking her son. I want her to show me. Y'all not flipping narratives around here. Bragging on my kid's intelligence is not mocking her son. So was she mocking my kid when she was showing her son hair length when he was banging spoons? Because I ain't take it that way. Listen, always want to fake dear black women. Girl, shut the fuck up. Done beef with every black woman in the industry. Like, girl, who the fuck beef with SZA? And you be slick throwing shots at Beyonce the most. Unproblematic people ever, while always bootlicking a white artist's ass, posting their accomplishments while they ignore you. And let me tell you something. I say what I want when I want. You don't stop shit here. Ain't nobody fucking scared of you. And speaking of reaching for white girls, just look over your shoulders, honey. Ooh, I'll be there. Here you go. Nicki Minaj. Oh, Taylor, #Wood was exactly what I needed tonight. Thank you. So now she is tweeting Taylor. And we're posting pictures of her and Taylor over the years. So after you finish dragging Cardi B, who may not be black, but to me is black adjacent. Okay, black adjacent meaning that you are alongside the black people and you have family members that have black in them. Black adjacent. Nobody's more white than Taylor Swift. Like if you're Affleck, if you're white, you're Taylor Swift. Okay, that's facts of life. Blonde hair, blue-eyed, white woman, Taylor Swift. You mean to tell me after you finish fighting, dragging, arguing, and calling the BIPOC lady all kind of names and talking about her child, now you want to come out, oh my God, Taylor Swift's song is so amazing. I just love Taylor. And want to talk about black women? Please stop trying to use blackness. I tell y'all all the time, stop being moved by that shit. Stop being moved by that. People will always try to use blackness as a way to manipulate people, trying to get us to feel like you on our side or some shit. You ain't on nobody's motherfucking side. Bringing the whitest white girl in the fucking world up here. Get out of here with this shit. There's no disrespect to Taylor, but I'm just saying, girl, fuck out of here. Kim said, throwback retweet. What type of coward, lame ass bitch tweets some shit and then deletes it? Real bitches stand by what they say, bozo. If only real bitches stuck by their ethnicity. What a world we would live in if Kim just stuck to her ethnicity. My God, today. Okay? I love her though. Anyway, Nicki Minaj accuses industry of using Barney B for rage bait to distract from her charting albums and sold out tour. So let me get this straight. After you got online, trolled, made all of this fucking hoopla, calamity, and chaos, you now want to act like somebody is, I'm sorry, what did she say? Distracting? Or I'm sorry, rage to distract from her charting albums and sold out tour? You're not touring anywhere right now. You don't have an album out right now. See, that's what I'm talking about. This bitch is not okay. Flames on the side of my face, breathing, heating breaths. The bitch is sick in the head. And y'all are actually up here like, y'all will never make me hate Nicki. She's right. Because y'all will never be honest about the fact that Cardi started it. She was subbing that lady. Bitch, you are 45 years old. Bitch, if you don't put a name on it, I'm not responding to no motherfucking sub. That mean I care too much. But, sweetheart, the general public just sold out my tour. The general public, that's y'all. Y'all think y'all see and hear are bots. And what, girl? The general public that y'all think y'all see and hear are bots and paid for opinions. Y'all gotta stop the woe is me energy in Gag City. This is the queen. We are the Barbs. They see it, babe. They see it clearly. They've simply been paid to act like they don't see it. It cost them money, maybe even their freedom. They're livid, especially when they had a cut in that casino, which we know is another Jay-Z reference. Jay-Z is opening a casino. Can't y'all just let that marinate, LOL? I have 5 albums charting right now. They're using Barney B to rage bait so they can get a song of hers off the ground from that flop album. They see it, babe. They're afraid. Hope that helps. Love you. I don't know what the fuck this bitch is talking about. I don't know who the fuck they is. And I don't know what album she talking about flopped. No, I feel stupid reading her tweets too, because I can just hear the lie in them. I can hear the bullshit. I can hear you trying to get people to go along with the lies that you're telling, your delusions that you're putting out there. You're hoping that we're all going to go along with them. Like, y'all can call that lady album a flop as much as y'all want to. It's not a flop. It's not. Like, I don't really care how you feel. It's not a flop. And it's weird that you think it is. So word is Megan Thee Stallion got a diss track coming out towards Nicki, and Jay-Z allegedly gave her the green light to use Big Pimpin' just so she could come for Nicki on his behalf. And I can't fucking wait. Well, Megan Thee Stallion is soon to be responding to Nicki Minaj dick track. She's not responding to Bigfoot. Are you fucking stupid? See, y'all be dumb talking about responding to Bigfoot like 2 years later. No, bitch. Megan put out a song that was actually a really great song. It's called Hiss. Then, after Nicki finished tweeting most of what she was going to use in her song, she put out Bigfoot, which was not as good as Hiss. It was not. She failed again because she's not a battle rapper, because she's not a true, real rapper. Meaning that I think she entered the industry like, I just want to do whatever I can do in entertainment. Somebody probably told her being a rapper is basically being an actor. People, you can write for yourself or people can write for you, but you're just performing. That's why the first half of her fucking career was a cartoon character. But I'm so very sorry. Bigfoot was trash. Bigfoot was trash. This is what Doja had to say about all of it.
The other day, and I thought,
Nice.
I was thinking, I'm not trying to run for president. I just want to make music. And I think a lot of people look at music like this is a competitive sport. I also verbatim saw somebody, I saw someone write that. They said, this is a competitive sport. People better be ready. And I'm like, but it's not that for everyone. What? Like, what? This is it's like a spiritual thing, and not all the time. Maybe for some people it is actually, which is totally fine. That's totally fine. That's entertaining. That's cool. But I think it starts to get blurred, and people think that it's like that for everyone, and that everybody's like trying, like out for each other and trying to like take each other down, and like that there's panic and chaos everywhere, and everyone needs to be defensive and protect, and like it's not like that for everyone. And I just want, that's something I think I want my fans to take away. If there's any of my young fans who like want to make music, I think a big one is to know that like it doesn't have to be that way for you. You can just like make music and like do whatever you want. You're good. Like you're not immediately associated with everyone just because of this, that, and the third. You can just be in your own thing.
So basically what she's saying is, she's saying it in a way that nobody thinks that she's commenting on what she's commenting on, if you ask me. But she basically saying, I'm not competing with y'all. I'm going to do my thing. And if you want to be competing with me and y'all want to be competing with each other, that's y'all business. But I'm going to do me. I'm going to be an artist. Okay? I know that we don't like, a lot of the shit that goes on behind closed doors with Doja and her racial identity and her, liking groiper ass white men and all of that weird shit. Yeah, that's one thing. But y'all can say what y'all want to. Doja is a really good rapper. She's a really great artist. She's a really good singer. To me, the lady tried to show Nicki homage. I feel like Nicki low-key ignored her. I feel like Nicki doesn't like Doja Cat because Doja Cat does Nicki Minaj better than Nicki Minaj. And I know a lot of y'all are not going to agree with that, and I really don't give a fuck. Nicki has never been a good performer. Doja is a good performer. Nicki has never been that good of a singer. She sings through her nasal passage. She's a good rapper. She can switch up her flows and do a lot of double entendres and shit, but so can Doja. Doja is just as pop rap as Nicki was. I don't know what anybody's listening to, but to me, they literally make some of the same type of music. Doja's is more of an artist. Like, I'm sorry, she's just more of an artist. She's the person that's gonna sit there and make the track on her own. That's gonna layer the vocals and all of that. That is a total different level of commitment to the artistry than what Nicki Minaj has done. Nicki Minaj gets a beat and she writes a rap. That's great. But at the same time, that's not the same thing as what Doja be over there doing. Doja is an artist. And I love the fact that she said, I'm not competing with anybody, because the truth of the matter is this life is not about competition. It's about cooperation. Y'all haven't figured that out yet. But this life is not about competition. It's about cooperation. So to me, if you think that you're competing with the next bitch, you're going to have to work that out on your own. Truth of the matter is you should only be competing with yourself. Top whatever you did last. I'm competing with nobody else when it comes to artistry, because artistry is about self-expression. And my self-expression should not be less valuable because more white kids are willing to buy it or not. And that's really how this goes. Y'all decide based on who's selling the most. And a lot of the times, not all the time, but a lot of the times it's about the massive white children that are going to get their parents to buy and they're going to stream and all of that. Doja's album, it was a vibe. I got to listen to it again. I didn't like the first few tracks, but then once you got into it midway through, then I was like, all right, I'm feeling that. A lot of Prince, vibey type 80s music and shit. But, definitely some shit you could feel from time to time. I got to get back into it. But yeah, let's go. Let's continue. So that's what Doja said. And then JT came out with her diss.
Pussy so tight, I can barely fit a finger. Oh, you a flop in a ugly ass Selena. Step down on this hoe like a civil rights leader.
Step down on this hoe like a civil rights leader? Let me see if I can find the lyrics, girl. Hold up. JT, Cardi, diss lyrics. Because I don't want to sit through her flow. I know y'all think she can rap. I don't like her flow. She just rap too slow to me. I'm sorry. Like, y'all want to talk about somebody that don't switch their flow up, that don't do anything different with they vocals? Whoa. Okay. Okay. Y'all ready? I'm about to read it to y'all. Are y'all ready? Because y'all know how I do when I read the lyrics. Are you ready? Okay. Like the video, though. Like the video. Hype me up. Do something. Support me. It's 1,800 of y'all in here. What going on? Hype me up. Hype me up. Listen. No, Antonio, they was in here arguing me down because I said that Cardi was a better rapper than JT. They was all arguing me down, and I was like, I don't know what anybody's listening to. But my ears ain't your ears, and we can just agree to disagree when it comes to that. Okay? To me, I test on, do I like the song? Do I want to learn the lyrics? When I put Cardi on yesterday when some old shit came on, ran down on that bitch twice. I was like, I still know the words that ran down on that bitch twice. But bitch, be for me, we gonna be forever, ever. Ran down on a bitch twice. Listen. All rise for the national slander. Bad bitch salute. Ugly hoes, sit down. We are now entering I don't give a fuck nation. I'm the motherfucking president. All right, y'all. She premiered it on DJ Academic's live stream, which is something I think is lame as fuck within itself. But let's get into the verse. Y'all ready? Y'all listening? Okay. Hold on. Let me separate this so I can see. I can still see y'all. Hold up. Y'all don't know how proud I am of myself. I went in. I had to get my passport. I had to get a new passport, girl. Put my shit in the washing machine by accident. So I had to go get a new passport. I got all that shit done today. I worked out. I feel proud of myself. And plus, I got 1,800 people in a room. Shout out to y'all. Feel good. What? Motherfuck a hoe and tell her I said it, pussy. I open up my ass right now and tell her wetted. You know, I think it's funny how I don't like her, but I want her to do sex stuff to me. I think that'd be weird sometimes, y'all. That y'all don't like somebody and y'all want them to do sex stuff to y'all. That says a lot about the psychology up here. Like this, you know, sexual attraction to people who I don't like and who don't like me, but I still want to fuck them. Okay? I don't know what that's about. I open up my ass right now and tell her wetted. Hoes mad botched up, ugly, and pathetic. I'm throwing shots at hoes, gonna stay up to catch it. Who Brenda daughter? My daddy sold Coco. Port of Miami, he got it off the boat, ho. Black Griselda, rebellious ass city girl. Been that bitch. 6 birthdays at Disney World. You don't know me, bitch. Don't bring up my upbringing. Your mammy was around. That pussy still was swinging. Hold on. Make me spin your blocks. Stripperina. Stripperina? Stripperina? That pussy still was swinging. Listen, your mammy was around. That pussy still was swinging. Girl, listen, it's the pappy part, okay? Mamas don't keep their daughters off poles. Daddies do. Okay? So that really should have been, you know, your daddy wasn't around. Oh, your daddy was around. That pussy still was swinging. You know, it should have been that one. But I'm sorry. Let me go on. Hold on. Make me spin your block, stripperina. Stripperina is lame to me, but whatever. Pussy so tight, I could barely fit a finger. I got her mad. Again, y'all don't like each other. Why we want to do weird sex stuff to each other? I don't want to finger fuck a girl I don't like. I don't know. Ho, you a flop and an ugly ass Selena. Listen, I get it. I get it, y'all. I get como le flor. I get it. I get it. She called herself Selena, so that's the only reason I'm gonna let that rock. But I am low-key tired of y'all acting like they the same ethnicity. Like Selena is Mexican American, Corpus Christi, Texas. Okay? Cardi B is a Dominican, Trinidadian, Puerto Rican looking bitch from New York. It's not the same. I don't know why we keep making these Selena references. I know because como la flor, we speak Spanish. That's what it is. Everybody speaks Spanish. So that's what it is. Like, bitch, I just got to get fluent and then I could be black Selena. What's going on? Selena couldn't even really speak Spanish. That's the funny part. Selena couldn't even speak Spanish, girl. Selena couldn't even, she could speak Spanish, but she couldn't really speak it. She didn't know excitement or whatever the fuck, that's French. Whatever the fuck the Spanish word for excitement is. I don't know, y'all. I don't, but she called herself that, so I'm gonna let that ride. Ugly ass Selena. Okay. Step down on this hoe like a civil rights leader. I think I don't get, like, that's a terrible line to me. Lil Ho will go for anything off a pill. M's in my nigga Birkin bag might spill. How you a brim, never been on the drill. Heard you got a scratch, you can't itch. Ew, Vagisil. You get took for granted. I get niggas, you get took for granted. I get niggas pocketbooks took. Ho, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Nobody thinks you're being treated well by Uzi Vert over there. No matter how many Birkin bags and how much you say you love your nigga, like nobody thinks you're actually being treated well, JT. So when you say shit like this, all I could think about is, girl, not with Lil Uzi Vert slapping you in the face with his dick. You get took for granted. I get niggas pockets took, ho. Say you stacking paper. Let me see you read a book, ho. That was good. 10 different faces. I forgot the way you look, ho. Ew. Bitch, drop neck and put it right under my foot, ho. Bodega baddie my ass. You chop cheese. That ass looking crazy. Cardi in a diaper. Ew. Cardi in a diaper B. Oh, okay. That's what that sounds better. Let me do it again. Bodega baddie my ass. You chop cheese. That ass looking crazy. Cardi in a diaper B. Ew. That I'll take that. I will take that. I will take that. Because, bitch, you do be looking like you in a diaper. I will take that. Bitches jealous of the diva and they obsessed. Ma'am, I don't agree with you there. You are the one that is like, nobody's paying you any mind and you just kind of keep going. Yeah, she did come at you in magnets. She did. She absolutely did. She did. So, I'm fine. But I still kind of feel like you wanted the attention. Like you wanted to be in this shit. You wanted to be online, a part of the tussling, as far as I'm concerned. So acting like people obsessed with you and they jealous of you and all of that, like no, I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is. Lame school dressing asshole. Pick the wrong test. Shout out my bitches who never fake the funk. Never. That shit she brag about, I sold it out the trunk. Your mammy ran a whorehouse. The only time I seen you with a pen was at the courthouse. Huh? Didn't you say the city girls wasn't up? That ain't your friend, dumb bitch. Your BD getting fucked. The city girls aren't up, though. Y'all don't even like each other. Like, you can't, like, I don't know, girl, JT, city girls, y'all not together no more, girl. Y'all don't even like each other. Y'all let dick ruin everything. They ain't your friend, dumb bitch. Your baby daddy getting fucked or your BD getting fucked. Ugly ass bitch got shook out of Carbone. Had to move quick. Insecure ass groupie hoe. Dusty ass bitch. Don't want to bang with me. Atlantic gas you to bang. I'ma bang on E. Whole career felt small going against the queen. Which queen? You or Nicki? Who the fuck told your ugly ass to go against me? This is that penthouse flow. Bad bitch for pay. You pay your bills in the Texas so he can fuck where y'all stay. Oh, bird brain bitch. You so fucking pitiful. Open the windows in that house. Get off of live looking miserable. Something that could also be said for your queen, Nicki Minaj, who you played yourself out about on the internet. Ooh. I'm just saying, I don't like people, like, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I think that it is really embarrassing the way some women vie for the loyalty of Nicki Minaj and she ignores them. Oh, bird brain bitch. You so fucking pitiful. Open the windows in that house. Get off of live looking miserable and fuck them crackers at the motherfucking fashion houses. I'm in a club in they shit with my ass bouncing. What you mean fuck them crackers, but you still wearing they stuff? Y'all do not understand what it means to be pro-black. Like, even though I'm, I don't do pro-black no more, like not like that. But I still feel like if you're going to be pro-black and be like, fuck them crackers, how about you not give them thousands and thousands of dollars to wear their clothes? Girl, what y'all don't, oh my God. My egg, a motherfucking fashion show. Can't believe I'm arguing with the face of fashion. No. You can't? Y'all wasn't wearing Fashion Nova? JT? They wasn't wearing Fashion Nova? I'm confused. I thought everybody was wearing Fashion Nova in 2019. Anyway, I'll dog you, ho. I'm a breeder. Call and keep you dressed like a tarot card reader. You can never be cunt. You a lame hoe. Pregnant by a nigga who sucked dick after games, ho. Again, girl, your nigga probably sucks dick too. Or at least gets his dick sucked by other men. I definitely feel that way. I don't know why y'all feel like y'all can, like, don't use dick. Don't use dick in the fight. Because whatever gay shit you say about Stephon, we can say that same gay shit about Lil Uzi Vert. I really don't care. That's weird. Girl. Okay? Let it go. You've been mad for years. I'd be pissed too if my face was tucked behind my ears. That was a good one. Yo, nigga G, but what? Bitch, you a duck bitch. The bond hell. You should have left that line in a tuck, bitch. Lame ass hoe. Drain ass hoe. Purge face mixed with Jim Carrey, the mask ass hoe. You a green ass bitch. A Shein ass bitch. Oh my God. I feel like I caught a stray. Girl, listen. Y'all are not going to make me feel bad about buying cheap clothes. Y'all are just not. You ain't a big dog. You're really a little teeny ass bitch. Non-rapping ass bitch. Non-writing ass bitch. Fuck a fashion show. I want to go to the boot with you, bitch. Old clown ass eater ran through demeanor. I miss the old face Cardi. Who the fuck is this creature? Okay. Old clown ass eater ran through demeanor. I miss the old face Cardi. Who the fuck is this creature? Fake heel dash bitch. Ew ass bitch. 33-year-old still claiming brim ass bitch. Well, see, here's the thing. You were on Nicki's side. Nicki said that she was more brim than Cardi was. Like there was some line. There was some line in there somewhere where she was like, I got higher ranking in your gang than you do. And it's like, where? From your fucking basement? Anyway, yeah, that's what a lot of these artists, they do shit that make me feel like, what is this, an honorary hood nigga certificate? Like, what are you, an honorary gang member, bitch? Get girl, go to hell. I'm sorry. I'm one of them people that feel like y'all need to stop playing like that. You're not a part of a gang, okay? You're not a part of a gang. Nicki Minaj, you are not the type, so stop playing like that, okay? You need to get out the game. Get out the game. Sorry. If y'all ain't never seen that movie, don't worry about it. Okay. But when I think about niggas getting jumped into gangs, and I think about don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. I need to get out the game. What? Get out the get out the game. Oh, I need to watch that later. Okay. I'ma ask the hoe again. Who the fuck you talking to? Shit crazy. How the fuck your nigga out mugging you? Damn, that was fast, bitch. I know his pickup line was fuck, set, let's shake ass, bitch. Ha ha. Everybody's what? Ha ha. Everybody, let's laugh. Bitch, you can never fuck with me. Dirty botch, bitch. Never. Bringing up numbers knowing they fake. You let niggas dog you for press, but I'm the bitch you can't take. I'm a hard body Barbie, the one you can't break. Basement booty ass bitch. Ain't gonna make shit shake. Again, Nicki. Again, Nicki. That could be said about Nicki. Nicki was out there like, oh my God, this ate. Oh my God, that was so harsh. Oh my God, JT ate Cardi up. Bitch, most of this shit could be said about you. Like, the fuck? Oh my God. Basement booty ass bitch ain't gonna make shit shake. Ass bitch took all them years just to drop shit. Don't stop. JT belt to WAP, bitch. You said you was mad because you wasn't on that record. Don't try to act like the record ain't shit now because they didn't want you to be on it, girl. Stop. Bitches hate to see you eating what they can't cook. I put a product out the closet just to give a look. Pretty black with talent. That's what you not, bitch. My okay records better than your hot shit. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. We appreciate you for trying. We appreciate you for trying, girl. We do. We do. And yes, I definitely feel like hold up. Did JT not get surgery? Cause I thought that the city girls went and got they little surgery pack. You know what I'm saying? You get your liposuction, you get your abs etched. You know what I'm saying? It makes your ass look bigger because you get the fat taken out of your waist. And then you go to the dermatologist and the girls and you start getting a little boo-boo so you could do like that facial shit. Music is absolutely subjective. It is. It is. But my subjective opinion is that no, JC, no. I really need, like, when y'all listen, I need for people to be fucking for real. Okay. You're not outselling Cardi. So saying that, that it's all lies, girl, I can't stand when y'all lie and act like somebody else is lying. You sold 70-something thousand or 27,000, whatever it was. However many records that JT sold, Cardi obviously sold more. So whatever the lie was, she still outsold you. That's why you can't be out here beefing and writing lines as if you Nicki Minaj. I'm not starting over. Y'all not about to put me through that again. Start it over. Run it back. I'm not about to do that again, y'all. I can't. It was too hard to read the first time. Okay? Let me see. It wasn't the worst. I'm gonna say that. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever heard. Like, I'm not gonna shit on JT like that, but it wasn't better. It wasn't better than Magnet. It wasn't better than Pretty and Petty. It wasn't better than Dead. It just wasn't better than a lot of the songs that Cardi was doing that were diss tracks. Just wasn't. That's all. And in general, I know a lot of people like JT. I like the City Girls. I like that one song JT got, but essentially, I feel like she doesn't like. It's just beautiful girl, beautiful gowns, you know. But to me, Cardi's a better rapper. Cardi's a more entertaining artist. Like, I want to hear what Cardi has to say. Cardi's funny. Yeah, I feel like as an artist, if we want to compare, JT is not on Cardi's level. And if everybody was being real, JT don't even think she's on Cardi's level. Anyway, she said, way too easy, laughing my ass off. Alexa, play Magnet by Cardi B. And somebody said, you have to wait for Party to come right for you. The same Party she wanted to write for her, but she had to settle for current writer KT. Whoa. I don't know why y'all still do this. Everybody gets help. Everybody gets help, y'all. Everybody. When people go to the studio, a lot of the times people do not go to the studio by themselves. As somebody that used to be in a studio, a lot of the times it's a group of people in there working on one song at the same time. You'll be like, you'll write your shit, say your shit. They'll be like, oh yeah, you should do it like that, but change the line to where it go like this. All right, cool. That's how a lot of people write. A lot of people write as a group effort. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's 2025. We just found out that the girls back in the day wasn't writing a lot of their shit. Some of the niggas not writing some of their shit. There are people that are writers and they're good at writing music, but they're not good at performing. They don't want to perform. They don't like to perform. They prefer to write for other artists. And that is okay. And so when y'all get up here and y'all listen to fire songs, tracks that are good, hooks that are good, the words in the songs make you want to turn it into something on social media. Now y'all want to move the goalposts back to, she ain't write none of it. Ain't none of you hoes writing. And I'm going to say another thing. I don't know listen, the City Girls can say what they want to say, but to me, I always thought, and I could be wrong, but I always thought that y'all had niggas writing for y'all too. I thought that what's your boy with the plaits that don't nobody like, that stopped rapping? The one who came out around the same time as Uzi Vert, but not him. Not Uzi, the other one. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The one that be wearing braces and plaits and all of that shit. He wrote for them. He actually wrote one of their biggest songs. And yes, Santana. Yes, Lil Yachty. I always thought Saucy Santana and Lil Yachty was writing for them. And apparently Cardi knows about KT. It's like, I think Nicki and Meg write. I think Meg writes, and I still think Meg gets help. I think she writes most of her own verses, but you get help on hooks. And sometimes when you do a verse and it sound good, somebody might be like, you need to change that so that it sound a little bit better, or it might hit better if you say this. People get help all the time. It's not a big deal. Ice Cube penned every Eazy-E, Jay-Z wrote still. What? Try that again. Write that again, because I'm confused by what you said. Remy writes, they get help. They all do. They all get collaborative writer help. Yes. Go to the studio with a fucking writer, say what they want to say, and the writer helps them put it together a lot of the times. Bonnie and I are going to record a duet. What? Meg, the only one I've seen freestyle. And that's another thing. Y'all never want to talk about the fact that, Meg is really shitting on everybody when it comes to technical being an actual good rapper across the board. Across the board, to me, Meg is a better artist than really most, if not all, of the rap girls. People may not like Meg for whatever reason, but technically, rap pen, wordplay, changes up in switching up the beat, switching up the flow, performance value, actually writing most of her own shit. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Meg's better than most, and Meg can freestyle. Thank you. Nicki has never been a freestyler. Cardi's not a freestyler. I don't need for them to be. But to me, if you can freestyle, you're usually, to me, a more serious, more competitive, a better rapper than someone that can't freestyle. And that's just me. Okay? That's just me. Nicki has a few freestyles. I would not call them freestyles, but yes. You would think she would have more considering the fact that she's a rapper. But it's cool, girl. It's all right. It's not a big deal. But I need for y'all to not change the rules when you want to talk about Cardi. When you talk about Cardi, y'all want to talk about who's fucking writing. Let's see. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, look, there's more, she said. You see, Desiree, when I told you to get Barney B in order, I meant it. Who are you talking to? You don't like Desiree. Desiree don't like you. You're always online talking crazy to Desiree. Why are you talking in tweets like Desiree is actually having conversations with you? This is what I'm talking about when I say crazy, unhinged, needs help. Now, every time she speaks, it'll be your turn to be spoken on. The spells are broken, Desiree. Can't you see now? Remember all the warnings I gave y'all? Well, yeah, I still don't know what the fuck she talking about. Desiree Perez, I know it hurts that your daughter, Damori, hates you. Like, see, like, what is all of this? Which brings me to your other daughter. I heard she had a position in Kamala's campaign. I heard she had a major position at Live Nation. Epiphany, was she the one telling Live Nation not to promote my tour on the second leg? Like, girl, what? And what about the Live Nation rep who killed himself? Or so I heard. The last convo he and I had, I was asking him, why hasn't my tour been promoted in 3 months? I sent him proof and he pretended to not understand what was going on and even got a bit testy with me. I couldn't understand why after I had just done a completely sold out first leg. They say 30 days after my tour, he was gone. They say he was supposed to be working the upcoming Kendrick Stadium tour. Why would he kill himself at such a great time in his life? So now, went from Cardi to now you saying you told Desiree to tell Cardi to stop. I don't know what that means, but y'all know that Cardi is not signed to Roc Nation. So I don't know why Desiree would have been able to tell Cardi what the fuck to do. But now you're saying Desiree has another daughter that works at Live Nation and she's the one responsible for why they didn't promote the last leg of your tour. You're not I don't know what nobody's talking about, y'all, but Nicki has never been that interesting of a performer. She's never been that good of a dancer. And when she got that shit done to her ass, it made it harder for her to follow through with choreography. Okay? Jay-Z and Desiree Perez, it appears to me that you wanted album sales for your pawns, but you've gotten much more. You see now, you'll see soon. The seer see first. Yeah, see all of this clandestine, weird ass, esoteric shit she got going on right here. Yeah, no, I'm not giving that no credence. I'm just not. And it's not that I don't feel like there's anything wrong with these people or that I don't feel like there might have been foul play. I don't know. But I also feel like what the fuck that got to do with what we're talking about right now? And why are you talking about it all together and it's not connecting in real life? But you want us to think it's connected. It makes it hard to actually listen to anything she's saying when she talks like this. Jay-Z versus Nas, DMX, what? Pac, Future. But girl, listen, I guess she naming all of the people that he got into it with. So somebody named all of the people that she got into it with. And the list is longer. My God, today. Monitoring spirits need progress reports on your life to see if their plans and spells have worked. You mean like violating HIPAA laws to get people's medical records? You mean monitoring spirits like that, bitch? They spiral without it and begin making things up that were planted for them by the Lord himself. LOL. The Barbs know the queen move on queen time. The Barbs also told y'all I'm a prophetess, but y'all laughed at them. I don't know what y'all, girl, I don't know what y'all, what y'all want us regular folks to do when people talk like this. You want us to think that they well? You want us to think this bitch is okay? This is not giving okay. It's not. Hold up. We know that Desiree got a pardon and was a part of some criminal shit. We do know that. We also know that Jay-Z used to be a drug dealer. Everybody be on criminal shit in the entertainment industry at one point or another. So I don't know what y'all want us to do with this information. Like I don't know. I feel like if you can't bring evidence to police, if you can't bring evidence to a lawyer, talking to us on Twitter comes off like you just want people to feel a certain way, but you're not actually giving us any facts. You're not giving us anything that we can actually say, hey, maybe we should check into this. No, it's not ever giving that. It's always giving, you know, something we don't know. You don't really want to tell us, but you want to hint at it and confuse the fuck out of everybody. Yeah, I'm not falling for that shit. Unless I see something that actually is credible and has credence to it, get the fuck out of my face with this weird ass manic bipolar bullshit. Just because her fans are willing to go along with this bullshit and act like she's making sense, she's not. She's only revealing what the plot was. It didn't stand. Oh, that woman mad as fuck. None of main pop girls give a fuck about her. Taylor Swift on Nicki Minaj at the VMAs. That's my favorite Sagittarius right there. Girl, they're scared of you. Rihanna. So what are you showing evidence that people like your music? Girl, what is... Duh. You influenced the entire generation. That's why we don't understand why you acting like such a fucking loser. Papa Bear really is smarter than Barney B. Okay, girl. Did you just say Barney Bots? Nah. Okay. So now we just online talking to ourselves and our fans. Somebody said, I stopped taking the GP seriously when it comes to Nicki because no matter what she does, they'll find a way to twist the narrative off the simple fact that they don't like her. Like, this how y'all act. A motherfucker could get online, harass people, say all this crazy shit, and then y'all flip it and act like it don't matter what we do. Y'all still gonna see her like she the bad guy. Girl, I wish you would stop acting like the fucking bad guy. God damn it, my lighter not working. Yo, it's making my nerves bad. Making my motherfucking nerves bad. Motherfucking Gag City. It's not real, bitch. I'm sorry, let me finish reading this. They'll find another way to twist the narrative off the simple fact that they don't like her. Whether she stays silent or speaks up is not respected. So at that point, it doesn't matter what they say. The goalpost is always being moved when it comes to Nicki. Therefore, the naysay is simply void and invalid. To keep it a buck, one of the main reasons people don't like Nicki is simply because of her greatness, talent, and intelligence. That's not why. That's not why. We all liked her at one point. That's not why. But the she people will side with whoever they feel is on their level mentally. So it's not, and that is very true. So I will say this, all of y'all, the level of mentally, yes, it is giving mentally challenged. It is giving mentally unwell. It is giving a lot of y'all probably need to go and visit a psychiatrist. You can't let everyone else slide. But when Nicki says something, it's an outrage. I don't know what you talking. Like, this is the shit that pisses me off. Nicki was online trolling and trying to get a response, literally baiting somebody. And now y'all flip it and act like she's a victim. All of y'all hoes are sick in the head. Sweetheart, the general public just sold out my tour. The general public that y'all think y'all see and hear are bots and paid for opinion. So basically, somebody was basically saying that y'all all hate Nicki because she's so talented and she's so great, and y'all just hating on her, and y'all just side on the other side because y'all just don't like Nicki because she's so great. And then Nicki gets up here and tells her that it's all bots and people really do like her. So you arguing with your fans that's defending you, basically. She says they see it, babe. They see it clearly. They've simply been paid to act like they don't see it. It cost them money, maybe even cost their freedom. I read this earlier, but not since I see this bottom part. They're livid, especially when they had a cut in that casino. Like, okay, girl, that's about Jay-Z once again. I love you. You love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? I used to really love Barney back in the day. Y'all know Barney came out during my child era. I had Barney on tape and shit. Barney was the shit back in the day, to tell you the truth. And I don't like this grotesque appropriation of good childhood memories. Okay. So I did want to get here. Fright Night. Did Offset write that verse for you yet? Oh, wait. I guess the love spells wore off too. Oh, Barney B. Why she do Barney B like that? Like, this is just exhausting to me. I don't know how y'all can think somebody just running it and running it and running it and running it. I don't know how y'all can think that that means this person is healthy, sane, or that anybody should be taking anything they say like as a fact. No, I'm not. I don't trust nothing you saying. Sorry. Dear culture, truth is, I did all this for a bigger purpose, and one day you'll understand. See that shit right there? That shit right there? That is a part of this that I've been seeing today. Oh, it's a bigger meaning behind it all. Man, shut the fuck up. You're a cute child, and lots of kids have cute little funny looking gums before they grown into all of their features. You're really pathetic, Nicki. I just want to say that, like, seriously, you're really, really pathetic. This shit, y'all, I really don't think the lady is in her right mind. I think people need to go check on her. Somebody need to go do a wellness visit. One day you'll see this. So I have to say, I apologize as a child of God and queen of my community who look to me for integrity. You're an innocent child and don't deserve any of this. Let me tell y'all something. If this is what y'all think a queen is, you would be historically absolutely right. Because queens have been some of the most terrible motherfuckers to ever grace history. They've been terrible. They've called for the heads of people. They've murdered people. They've starved people while running around with all of their riches being high on dope. Yeah, especially queens in like your Victorian era, which is what I imagine she fashions herself behind. Because y'all know y'all love to fashion y'allself behind white people. Even though those very Victorian monarch white people were walking around in shit. Y'all pedestalized them. You want to be queens and kings and shit. And the queens and kings were so fucking degenerate and nasty that they had to create high heels because they couldn't figure out a way to stop shitting on the floor. One day you'll see this. She got to apologize. You're an innocent child. One day your mother, aunt, and many more will be brought to their knees for what they've said and tried to do to my young prophet, beautiful boy. Y'all, that's scary. Beautiful boy, my prophet, beautiful boy. Y'all, somebody get that fucking child out that house. It's giving you not safe for that little boy neither. I mean, if I was being honest with y'all, I don't think I would wonder what that child's life is like with both of those people as parents. Kenneth is a convicted rapist and a murderer because he did go to jail for rape and he went to jail, or version of that, and he went to jail for manslaughter. I believe it was manslaughter. Either way, I don't believe a man that has done all of that. Yeah, Kenneth Petty went to jail twice. He went to jail when he was a teenager because of what happened with the woman who he keeps, they keep trying to act like he didn't do that shit. And then he got out and was in the streets and allegedly unalive killed somebody. Okay, I'm trying to get back to saying regular words. Killed somebody. And then he went to jail for manslaughter. And then eventually he got out. So I can't think that a man that's been in and out of the penitentiary, married to a woman that's screaming into her fucking phone like this, I can't think y'all are mentally well. I can't think y'all are mentally healthy. And then if that baby really is having any type of issues, like with, his development, I would imagine y'all would not have the patience for that child. I would imagine y'all would be abusive towards that child. I imagine if you going on your phone like this, you would be screaming and hollering at that fucking baby. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling like you are not safe for that child. Even the way she talk, y'all, I don't know why, but I always be like, whenever I hear y'all talk about y'all sons in a certain way, I be thinking about creepy ass moms. You know what I'm saying? That want to try to kill the girlfriend when the boy get a girlfriend or something like that because you secretly want to fuck your son. Like that, when you tell me that your young prophet, beautiful boy and all of that, yeah, my mind went somewhere completely else. Dark room. Check the baby. He's not going to be all right. I'm sorry. That's where my mind went after you did all of this evil shit, all of this dark shit. And then you talk about how your son is a prophet and a beautiful boy. That is scary. That's the type of person that raises a cult leader. Like, see, take care, my darling. This isn't who I am. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is exactly who you are. Cardi said, don't give my child no backhanded apology. Keep my child name out your mouth because I'm going to always take you where you don't want to go about mine. Honest truth, this going back and forth about kids is really draining my energy, and you're pregnant. I don't want to keep mentioning kids. It feels very nasty and dark. It is. But the energy you keep giving my kids, I'm going to resend back to Messenger. Girl, I wish you would just block this hoe on social media and ignore her. I wish you would. I wish you would detach from your phone. I wish you would feel the need to stop arguing with her and understand that. And this is how I imagine it in my mind. Nicki Minaj is like somebody that is screaming at you. Like, y'all remember the civil rights movement when the people would be sitting at the counter and they pour shit on them and scream at them, spit on them, and they would just have to sit there unemotional, unaffected. I feel like y'all need to take a page out of the civil rights activist book, okay? There is something very valuable about not allowing people to actually affect you when that is exactly what they're trying to do. And I'm using that as an example because that's the visual in my mind that I see. If Cardi was sitting there minding her business and Nicki comes doing all of this pokey shit, and then you gave into it, and now you saying shit that's just as fucked up as she was saying, and now she gets to delete everything, flip the narrative, and have everybody tweeting like you started with her. That's why you don't give bitches this type of energy. That's why I said you don't go back and forth with this hoe on the internet. You find another way to seek vengeance on her, but you be smarter. You don't tire yourself out because you're pregnant. You have to save your energy for growing the baby inside of you. And you also have a tour not too long after you have that baby. And I know people like to make pregnant women feel like they should be fucking superwoman and all of that, but I feel like stress is extremely dangerous because it can raise your blood pressure. Having high blood pressure while in a row, while you pregnant and you about to go in labor soon. Like, girl, I really want somebody to take the phone, like cut it off, stop responding. But I feel like Cardi doesn't have the discipline inside of herself to do that. And that's what I really want her to gain. And I don't know if she ever will. So when I talk about maturity and all of that, what I really mean is you have to, at some point, gauge what people are coming at you for. And once you realize they're coming at you for a certain end result, you have to learn how to not give them that. Because she really gave this girl exactly what she wanted. Cardi B, dear Papa Perk. Now you calling the fucking baby Papa Perk. My God. I'm sorry that your mommy haven't cut you a birthday cake for the past 3 days because she can't take my success or happiness. One day you're going to grow up, and I hope you understand when a girl says no, it means no, and you can overcome the pedophilia blood you inherited from your grandfather, father, and uncle. Please don't hate me when you grow up because your mommy rather give me more attention than she gives you. Hopefully, when somebody that really cares about her puts her in rehab and gets her the help she needs, she'll come out and read you a book. I didn't say she lied. I didn't say she lied. In all honesty, I think there are a lot of things that we're not supposed to speak on, but that are actually like valid conversations to be had, like how people pass down they fucked up situations to their children, and how it takes a lot of work in order to heal yourself from trauma so you don't pass it down to your children. This doesn't make Cardi look any better. It doesn't make me like her anymore. But it does reveal that there is so much more going on over there with Nicki than we thought, because we really weren't paying attention to her. It's like you either come out with music or you bitching out on the internet. But as a whole, I think a lot of us have tapped out of giving a fuck. You have your fan base. They care. A lot of the rest of us are like, if you pop up, great. If not, whatever. But the fact that she does surround herself with PDF files and people that assault other women and all of that type of shit, and the way she talks, yeah, I feel like I would definitely question if Nicki has been on some Carisha shit. You know, when Carisha said that Diddy would have Gina on her knees eating her coochie and she's an eater and all of that. So to me, I feel like you would in fact be exacting the same abuse and sexual assault on a woman that a man would if a man is instructing, if you like, I don't like her, make her eat my coochie and she eats your coochie. Yeah, bitch, you're just as bad, right? So it definitely my God, this is so terrible. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and say that Nicki is not giving healed. Nicki is giving manic, problematic, sickly, unwell, unsafe, and so is her baby daddy, her husband, based on his history. I don't know what's going on in them people's house, but I know people that's happy don't do shit like this. I know that. I think this is sullied Cardi's rollout. And I think that if she had ignored Nicki Minaj, and I mean not responded to a fucking tweet, I know it would have been hard. But when I tell you, it would probably have made Cardi look like she was really doing so much better, and it would have made Nicki look as crazy as she actually looks. That's why you can't argue with crazy people like this, because then you both look crazy. And really, she wildin'.
Tell you something. Tonight, I'm not listening to Am I the Drama. I'm going to listen to some love songs tonight. Because the way I've been in Vietnam, I need to chill. And let me tell you something. I'm going to go fucking back to Vietnam. And I'm going to let bitches have their fun. Have your fun. But when I say I'm pretty and petty as fuck, hoes think they ready, they ain't ready enough. They're not ready enough. But have your fun, though. I'm going to let you have your fun. Poor thing. Twitter must be gassing them heavy, making them jump in the ring with the brim before they ready.
Try to threaten this shit all day. Say word. And we know gangsters, killers that'll put a bullet in your head. Broad daylight, headshots all day. But why you want to put a bullet in my head, right? You can't make it if you ain't about that shit. Yeah? But you the big homie of them, right? Feed up, finna feed up. I really give it feed up.
Y'all. Brim is I think that's like what they call their sect of blood gang. Let's see. All right, y'all. I think that was pretty much all she wrote as it pertains to the two of them. Let me do a quick little check to see if anything else has transpired. I'll go to Hollywood Unlocked since I know he's somewhere making sure that he's covering this. Okay. All right. So most stuff on Diddy, I see. But essentially, yeah. All right. So nothing else. Sha, they pulled this old clip up.
Honestly, say Cardi opened the door for a lot of normal girls that feel like they could be rappers. You know, I love Cardi for that. Like, you know, Cardi, you seen her. I watched Cardi from being that girl in her bed to being on Met Gala. So it's like, okay, she a real, I could curse. She a real bitch. So it's like, yeah. Nicki opened the door back to female rap because you know it was like closed for a long time, but
it was not closed. It was not closed when Nicki came in. Nicki came in on the tail end of the 90s and early 2000s girls going into other sectors. Like they were already on their way out by the time Nicki came into play. Yes. Cardi absolutely talked about drugging and robbing men that she met down to the strip club. We've discussed this many times before. I don't know how that's relevant here. I also feel like I personally, girl, I don't really be giving a fuck about the men that try to pay for sex from young girls. Like the time frame that Cardi was doing that was in her early 20s, if I'm to be clear, teens and early 20s. So you mean to tell me I'm supposed to feel sorry for dirty ass old grimy niggas that go to a strip club and think they about to pay a 19-year-old for pussy and end up getting robbed and drugged, and you want me to feel bad for the men? Call me later. Because there might be a situation where I can actually empathize with a person. But right now, like, okay. What Tia said?
I'm trying to be your friend, girl. I'm trying to. But after I see you wrote that letter for that dick slanging baby oil bandit, I don't know about looking like that shit, girl. No, I don't know. No, I don't give a fuck. If you claim he treated you better, but the shit you saw he was doing, I wouldn't dare want to be affiliated with a motherfucker like that no more. I wouldn't have nothing to say. My lips will be zipped. I don't give a fuck. But you see what money will do to people? You see? You see that shit? Do you see that shit? I wouldn't have wrote a letter for that son of a bitch for nothing, not a motherfucking thing.
Listen.
Do you understand me? Not the way I would have found out. I have to find out all that shit that bitch, that nasty dick bitch was doing. Carisha, I'm trying.
Listen. Yanti said it. You can't trust Yanti all the time because she very one day it seemed like she got sense, the next day she don't. So you can't too much trust Yanti. Girl, let's talk about Tyrese. Tyrese got a mugshot. Looking like somebody motherfucking uncle down to the chair with them two big ass earrings on. Child, wish you got them two big ass earrings on. Tyrese Gibson's mugshot has been released after being booked on animal cruelty charges. Good. You have to pay them people a lot of money after your King Corso ate them people cute little dog, motherfucker. Terrible shit. All right. Also, I wanted to play this for y'all. I wanted to get into this because I knew this was gonna upset the girls.
Girl. Bitch, when I had a temp fade, I was girl. When I was walking around, bitch, with my Patrick Ewing's on. That's how, bitch, that's the last pair of tennis shoes I bought as a poor boy. When I had those Patrick Ewing's on, I was girl. When I had that feminine blouse on, I was girl. But the moment that I did the
doll.
Things.
Yeah.
I became the doll.
The things are the things.
You're a man.
Yes. And you better remind me, bitch. You better say it. You know why? Because you're intimidated and you're jealous. No one in their right mind feels any type of way towards somebody for nothing. People are sad. People are jealous. People are evil.
I was girl.
Listen, Sherry got up there and told all y'all hoes y'all jealous of her. And I feel like if you hating on her, you are. As one of one of the 90s pretty girls myself, how you doing? Like, the women that don't have to do all of this shit and choose not to because we purposefully like the fact that nigga skin look good, nigga hair look good. Like, I don't have to do all of this other shit, so I choose not to. It's too much. It's too hot. I'm sweating. I don't want to do all that. Okay? But the girls that do it, do your thing, bitch. Do your thing, oh. To me, I don't feel no type of ways. I'm tired of the trans hate because I think y'all doing too much. I think the trans hate is weird. I don't care about other people's pocketbooks. And if you took all of the time to do all of that, I am going to talk to you and refer to you as a woman because that's what you look like to me. And if I get angry with you, I'm not going to reach for calling you a man for the first thing. I'm just not. Unless you make me feel like you being aggressive with me. And then I'm going to have to remind you, hey, nigga. I'm not fighting no niggas. I just want to be clear. But essentially, I don't hate on trans women. I don't hate on the trans girls. I want them to be free and liberated like everybody else. I think people should be able to walk around and get titties if they want, whatever they want to do with themselves. That's their fucking business. And I don't hate on it. So I have no reason to be jealous. I have no reason to be calling some woman a man and all of this other shit. That's weird hoe shit. Like, I'm not worrying about one of them hoes fucking my nigga. I know a lot of y'all be out here like, really worrying about them hoes fucking your nigga. It's okay. You'll be all right. I just feel like y'all love a lot of this transphobic hate that be going on, and it's very much weird. Like, please pick the smallest amount of people that are marginalized in the country and make them the people y'all want to pick on. I don't like that. I don't like bully shit. I don't like picking on people. And I damn sure don't like y'all choosing the most marginalized group of people that y'all could fucking find to blame for all of the world's woes. So we out here with a dictator because y'all can't stand trans people. Yeah. I really feel like fuck all of y'all. Anybody that felt like they voted for Trump or whatever because they really, you know what I'm saying, they didn't like they don't like trans people and okay. Yeah, I hate all you motherfuckers. I'ma just go ahead and say it. Because I feel like the world is falling down out falling out the ceiling. Okay. The sky is falling and shit. All kind of crazy shit going on. I feel scared. Okay, I gotta meditate, touch grass and shit so I can feel whole again. Watching comedy shows and shit, trying to find a chuckle, but you niggas ain't even that funny no more. Y'all more problematic and bitch asses. Because I'm sorry, misogyny is a part of the reason why we got here. So whenever I hear you niggas with y'all misogyny, the shit not funny to me no more. I'm like, oh my God, here come another one of these niggas. Yes, it is very much Chicken Little. The sky is falling. So yeah, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm really like annoyed at everybody that hates trans people more than they care about themselves, more than y'all care about freedom, more than y'all care about access to healthcare, more than y'all care about everybody being safe. Y'all care more about hating people that you may or may not even come into contact with. I hate you motherfuckers. I don't care what you call it. I don't care what I don't agree with. I don't give a fuck what you agree with. I don't understand how it matters if you agree with somebody else's life. That's weird. I don't give a fuck. Say what you will. Say what you will about me. I don't give a fuck. I think y'all are the worst.
Now, I got another song here. Clarissa Shields, you guys know she's been working on music.
Whoa, now this is what I want to hear. I already
Yes.
know it's ready to be some straight bars. What's up?
I ain't even hear this shit.
Yes. So Clarissa.
Y'all, we gonna listen to this because it wasn't bad. But Remy put out a song. Clarissa thought it was about her. I don't know if it was about her or not. But in my mind, I was just like, oh, Clarissa, please. But let's hear.
Has a new song that is dropping today. She sent it over to us.
Mrs. Put you in your place. Mrs. Stop up your clout. If she always popping it, I'm Mrs. Knock up your doubt. Mrs. Body giving tea. Mrs. Never took Ozempic. 4 times undisputed. Mrs. 2-time Olympic. Mrs. Different tax bracket jumbo. I'm rich. Mrs. $90,000 bracelet on my wrist. Mrs. Younger than you old. With wet bars. Mrs. No kids. 5 houses and 4 cars.
Okay, I'm not gonna play the rest because I'm scared I'm gonna get a copyright strike and then I'm gonna have to take the shit out anyway. So I'm gonna stop it right there. But what I will say is my ears perked up more than they did on JT's track. And I'm gonna just leave y'all alone with that. And I'm not saying Clarissa's a good rapper or a better rapper than JT. I'm not saying that. However, I'm saying my ears perked up a little bit more. I was trying to hear what was I could understand the words she was saying a little bit more. So I was just like, okay, the beat was fire. Papoose definitely wrote it.
I study my Bible. Everything I do, they post. Mrs. Always Viral. I'm Mrs. IDGAF, Champion of the Year. Mrs. GTFOH, get the fuck out of here.
First of all, I want a Wendy Williams is my OG t-shirt right now. I'm just saying. I want a Wendy Williams is my OG. It was coherent. Yes. Thank you, Sasha. You get it. Listen. I just feel like Clarissa just wants to be involved, right? She just wants to be involved. Clarissa just wants to be involved. Bitch, they doing rap beef, dropping my shit. Bitch, you're a boxer. Doesn't matter. I'm competitive. Can you imagine? Okay. I'm competitive, bitch. I don't care. I win at all the things I do. So guess what? Now I'm gonna rap, bitch. Papoose, pull out your pen, nigga. I want to go against all the rap girlies. All right, y'all. Let me check on I do want to just check on some shit before we get out of here because I'm about to dip. So I can go take a shower and you know, chill until my nigga get home. Okay. My man. Okay. I'm telling y'all right now, everybody think I hate men. I'm glad y'all think I hate men. I'm glad y'all think that. I think that's weird as fuck. But I'm glad y'all think that. Continue to think that. Continue to think that I only like my nigga and I don't like none of y'all's. Please continue to think that. So the judge addressed the court. Hold up, the judge. Yeah, where's the judge? The judge said something. I want what the judge said. Here you go. I'm gonna use this as a picture. I'm gonna go to the New York Post. New York Post. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I miss the days where the newspaper used to be free. I do miss it. Let's see. Seems as Cassie Ventura said nothing can undo the trauma that her ex-boyfriend Sean Diddy Combs caused her after the mogul was sentenced. Hold up, y'all. What is this? Yeah, I'll just let this play. Hold up. Wow.
Been held responsible for 2 federal crimes, something that he's never faced in his life. He still faces substantial jail time. Of course, we would have liked to have seen a conviction on the sex crimes in RICO, but we understand beyond a reasonable doubt is a high standard, and we're just pleased that that he still faces substantial jail time. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, each is faces up to 10 years on each. I'm not sure what the sentencing guidelines are given the various different things, but I'll leave that up to the government and the defense to argue. But I feel confident in saying he still faces substantial incarceration.
So this was before. I just wanted to see. All of these niggas bringing their girlfriends to the court date with them. Ew. Just ew. Cassie said, while nothing can undo the trauma caused by Combs, the sentence imposed today recognizes the impact of the serious offenses he committed. Wigdor said in a statement, we are confident that with the support of her family and friends, Ms. Ventura will continue healing, knowing that her bravery and fortitude have been an inspiration. I believe the judge, and that's what I wanted to see. I think I saw it on, what was that? Neighbor, that was a Hollywood Unlocked. Yeah, let me go to Hollywood Unlocked so I can see that shit. Okay, here it is. Where speaks before sentencing, people can change. I know you haven't. Period. Judge sentenced Diddy to 4 years behind bars and trafficking. That's not it. That's not what I was talking about. Whatever. The judge overseeing Diddy's case delivered a message to Cassie. This is what it was. This is what I wanted. Judge, I want to speak to the strong women who came forward. Ms. Ventura and Jane, you've been through trauma we can't imagine. Ms. Ventura said it was forced sex and degradation. I want to say we heard you. The judge said you weren't just speaking to the jurors, but to other victims. You stood up to power. It's not easy. Violence behind closed doors doesn't have to stay secret forever. I know you still bear trauma, but you taught us you don't have to stay a victim. I appreciate the judge for saying this. Hold up. I'm sorry, y'all. I appreciate the judge for saying this because I feel like so many people invalidate Cassie's experience. They invalidate what it is that he actually did to those women. And I'm glad that he acknowledged it, that he said it out loud, that it is put in print somewhere, that he admonished Puffy and what he did to her and to those other women. And I still feel there's so much more that we just don't even know about or that they don't have evidence of. But I think he's a terrible human being, and I don't care what nobody talking about. I think people like him do good shit to make up for the bad shit that they do, not the other way around. Okay? Meaning like, y'all know what I'm saying. But I'm glad, because look, hold up. Hey, look. Cassie wasn't a victim. Like, look, 0 post, 197 followers and following, but you ain't got no posts. Yeah. Okay, sure. Sure. To be honest, I was actually on Cassie's side until her testimony. She was wrong and need to take accountability for the part she played. She was the one contact. See, all of this, all of y'all, like the people that keep saying shit like this, y'all are idiots. Like, y'all are truly foolish. Y'all are truly idiots. All of y'all people that are calling for her to do some jail time for her own exploitation and sexual abuse. Yeah. I like when I tell you I don't like to use strong words, like, but I hate you bitches. I really do. I'm sorry. Like, every single one of y'all that says shit like that says that lady should be punished as if she wasn't already being punished and what happened to her. Yeah. All of y'all are disgusting, repugnant pieces of shit. And if somebody was to do the same thing that Diddy did to Cassie to you, I would still feel sorry for your despicable ass. Hey, to whoever was booking Diddy for speaking engagement, I heard he won't be able to make it. I'm available. 50 Cent ain't shit. Like, just in general, 50 Cent ain't shit. Just in general. But yeah, 4 years in 2 months. That's what they said he gonna do. Ooh, girl. And then the stylist, former stylist for Diddy, details alleged abuse in first TV interview, says jailed mogul is right where he needs to be.
Years of abuse, which Combs denies. Nash spoke exclusively to Jerika Duncan.
Oh, that's good, Kelly.
Puff is chanced out. He's had enough chances. He's right where he needs to be.
Deontay Nash says he worked for Sean Combs from 2008 to 2018, styling Combs and his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura. In May, Nash says he was ordered by the court to testify at Combs's criminal trial.
You didn't want to be there to begin with.
I did not.
But you were there because of?
I had to be for Cassie and for myself.
Last week, Nash filed a lawsuit against Combs, accusing the mogul of sexually, physically, and emotionally abusing Nash for a decade. The 39-year-old alleges Combs touched him inappropriately, used a homophobic slur more than once to address him, and choked him on multiple occasions.
Describe the incident you talk about when he strangled you, you say?
Yes. Which time?
Not which time.
There was one. Cassie was shooting a video. I love it. And we went to like a restaurant the night before. He just came in with such a bad attitude. So I just left the room. You know what I mean? And I went outside to smoke a cigarette. I don't know how he found me. My back was turned. The next thing I know, he's coming up to me and grabbing me and choking me and throwing me on the car. Didn't I tell y'all don't need to be going out?
But he's also facing a new lawsuit. Deontay Nash, who testified at the trial and worked as a stylist for the rapper, alleges he suffered years of abuse, which Combs denies. Nash spoke exclusively to Jerika Duncan.
Puff is chanced out.
So this is a really good comment. I'm about to read my super chats. In the macro, this is exactly why beating your kids needs to stop, because it gives the general idea that you can harm people and they still have to respect you. I'm going to give that an applause. I think whatever that man said he did that shit. Sister Craft, let's talk common sense. Thank you for becoming a member. Peace to Mateo. Thank you for becoming a member. Diddy sitting there crying about Kim Porter, yet Wendy back in 2005 reported him beating her in his restaurant in Atlanta and no video coming up. And Black, Always. Thank you for the super chat. I guarantee this is footage from that canceled reality show he's always producing. You right. You probably right. LCM 1983. Thank you for the super chat. Bondi, keep going. You are being more than rational. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Somebody's mama, all 1976. Wow, the joke's right itself. Dysfunctional. K Robin, thank you for the super chat. Miss Thailand girl, are you okay? I don't think she was. Amber, thank you for being a member. Miko, thank you for the super chat. But we'll sit back and judge Cardi. Oh, okay. Girl, that's what they do. And these hoes just okay. Janae, thank you for being a member. Stole Lil Kim's entire style, look for look. No, literally. Literally. You can go and Google it. And they're side-by-side pictures. Stole exact poses, wigs, makeup ideas, like costumage, color schemes, all kind of shit. Jay, thank you for being a member. Oink Oink is mad at the world because she messed up her child. It's not Cardi's fault, baby. It's not verbal. That's where the real anger comes from. I don't even think it's just that. I think that's just a compound of things. But I think like in general, even before she had that child, Nicki is not well. Nicki's mind does not work appropriately to me. She just because she's smart and successful doesn't mean that she knows how to protect herself against abusers. It doesn't mean she stands up for herself against people who are just as powerful as she is. It doesn't mean she respects people who are under her. It doesn't mean she's kind to people without the narcissistic tendency to love bomb people just so you can control them later. Yeah. She moves like a lot of the men moved back then. That's why she keep having these fallouts with all of these young girls, because you want them girls to suck your dick. And we keep telling you, you don't have one. Peace to Mateo. Thank you. No wonder JT ran to Party's DMs. This is trash. Listen, I don't know whoever told y'all that the City Girls were good rappers. I don't know whoever told y'all that JT was that good of a rapper. They have a very interesting colloquialism and style of speech that sounds interesting on tracks. But I promise y'all, I had to slow down my mind in order to get comfortable with the way those hoes rap. I love y'all for real. Because the New Orleans people, if we ain't gonna do nothing, bitch, we gonna rap fast enough to catch up to the beat. And if we offbeat intentionally, and it still sound better than whatever the fuck. Girl, listen, I'm gonna leave y'all alone. Jay, thank you for the super chat. Jail Teeth is miserable because Uzi hates her. She's also pathetic for being 30 plus and still trying to act like a spoiled teenager. Grow the fuck up, Jail Teeth. My God today. Stacy M, thank you for the super chat. Sending love for your on point of view. Thank you. Serendipity, thank you for the super chat. Bondi, I miss you, bitch. I ain't caught your lives in a minute. I think Nicki is going through trauma. I crashed out the way she did when I was SA'd. I'm sorry to hear that, Serenity. And I want help for all of the girls, especially before you start dragging other people down with you. Brandon, thank you for the super chat. Just making sense out here. Listen, that's what I'm going to do, bitch. I'm going to make sense. And I ain't scared of you motherfuckers neither. I said what I said. I know a lot of y'all hoes don't like me. Okay? And I'm still going to be all right. All right. Now for the rest of my people, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Thank y'all. It's a great live. I think the 4 o'clock is a good time for me. Get my best numbers during this time. So thank y'all so much. I hope y'all have a really good weekend. Y'all have a beautiful, little weekend, whatever y'all got going on, girl. All right. I'm gonna have a cute little time. It's my husband's birthday. It's my niece's birthday. Child, we're gonna be out in the street. All right. I love y'all. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. And I will see y'all next time. Peace out.